How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. My name is Jason here in Columbus, Ohio. So glad you could join me for my first review.
All right, guys, enough nosing. Let's take a trip to Islay. Happy Monday, everybody. Cheers. Welcome to my first video in a new series called What's on the Shelf Wednesday. In this series, I will be doing quick reviews of whiskeys every Wednesday, whiskeys that you can actually find on the shelf. Welcome to the 7th episode in a special series called Double Bass, where you, the viewers, get to pick 2 great whiskeys to put head to head to see which one comes out on top.
Hey, everybody, what's up? I am Jason C. from the Mash and Drum. How's everybody doing? This is my first kind of live stream doing on my own here, but I'm really excited.
And then bring on Mark and Sherry Carter. How we doing, guys?
Great. Hey, everybody.
We're good. How are you?
Shayla.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Shayla?
Nothing much. Just drinking some wild turkey.
Drinking? Oh, so am I.
And so I hope he's not watching because I don't think I told him I'd be here today. And I'm actually, he had a bottle of birthday bourbon, which I'm taking. And I'm going to pour that. You have that.
She has a badass nickname. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy the Nose Fraley. Here she is.
Hey. Cheers, everyone. I hope you're imbibing something fun.
We're definitely not Carter Beauford.
Yeah, definitely not Carter Beauford, no. No. A little baby! No, I don't want to do that.
Rotten Trios.
I know we talked a little bit about some of your future expressions with the 117. I mean, are we talking also some finishing techniques you guys are planning on doing? You have your own cooperage, so I feel like you can do a lot of, fancy stuff with some barrels.
You're right. We can do a lot of fancy stuff with them.
I'm trying to pull it out of her, guys.
I know.
He told one lady, he said, she asked him if he was Jimmy Russell. He said, nope, I'm the janitor and I'm waiting for you to leave so I can start mopping.
Let's welcome him into the show. How you doing, Josh and Aaron?
Hi.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's going on, you beautiful people?
Not much.
Right below me here is the man, the world's best whiskey taster. It's ADHD whiskey.
I thought I'd do you a favor and just, show my pretty face.
Good, man. What's going on?
Doing good. I'm ready to drink some bourbon with you.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to drink some bourbon. We're going to roll some candy. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew, Chip.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. Raise your drinks up casually. I love that song. It's the Black Bourbon Family. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Not much.
We are ready to drink.
Did you guys like your intro?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Can you sing that again for us?
So moving on. I can't do it on the spot, guys. So let me bring them on here. Here we go. First, I'd like to bring on David and Kira, the Shell Turds.
Your glasses are clean. Fat.
No, they weren't clean.
Yeah, they're clean.
I gotta get them clean before the live.
It's so annoying.
I don't want to go on with dirty glasses.
What is up, Studley?
Hey, what's up, guys? I mean, first we have to follow Nancy Fraley, and then you bring me on after Kira and David. This is horrible for me.
Oh my God! So American whiskey from Michter's, fucking Michter, Mr. Michter took like Ben and Jerry took a vanilla ice cream dump in my fucking glass.
Oh my God. This tastes just like Jason after he smoked a cigarette.
Jason does not smoke cigarettes.
Oh my God, he smokes so many cigarettes. He doesn't probably love you enough to like show his true self.
Wait, does Jason smoke camels like Brett does? Brett is such a man with the camels.
How do you know what Brett does?
How do you know what Jason does, you slut?
This has a lot to do with what we were talking about.
That's Wilderness Trail.
All right, what do you think it is? Wilderness Trail.
I just think it's Wilderness.
That's your final
Maybe
answer.
it's a single barrel. What is it? Oh, come on.
Yeah, well, congrats on 50K. That's just so awesome, man. Because, I mean, I guess I probably was on your show for the first time maybe 2 years ago. And it's amazing to watch this channel grow. I love Mash and Drum. I think that you do a really good job with your research and your tasting notes. And you have just a very entertaining channel.
Time for the Hawk to finish up his team.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you guys with I'm gonna hit you fuckers with a major fucking blow right here. Yeah, this is epic. This is gonna be an epic fucking pick right here.
All right, what is it?
Lux Row 12-year double barrel.
That is
it's already gone.
Okay, let's go. Let's go Knob Creek 12-year.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the same thing. That's the same.
Yeah.
Welcome to this place. We'll take you every place with arms wide open.
I recently got a whole set of these, and I don't know if you've ever seen it. This is a Jim Beam train set decanter.
Are you going to be mad at me?
No, I mean you could tell me what you think.
It's gonna suck.
Worth shit.
It's gonna suck.
That's basically
it. Did you see ADHD's comment?
No, I mean, right.
Did you see his comment? The Mash and Drum. Check out my train, Fred Minnick. Fuck your train. Oh my god.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. I'm Jason C. Thanks for watching that long, drawn-out intro. I figured I'd grab some of my favorite moments of the last year instead of going back the full 3 years. I don't think StreamYard would let me upload a video long enough to cover all the amazing things that's happened in the last 3 years. I mean, it's been incredible, but the last year has been just incredible, just hanging out with a lot of the new channels out there and the support from everybody. So, I mean, this is really, I mean, it's fun, getting to 3 years and stuff, but it's really about, you guys and the support and the viewers, because, if nobody was watching, I wouldn't be doing it. So, just want to say cheers to you guys and thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Glad everyone came in, and thanks Lisa, appreciate it. Glad everybody was enjoying. I was watching the comments as the clips were rolling, as people were. I know the one that always gets everybody is, first of all, the live stream we did with Shelf Turds and Whiskey Tornado, and then of course classic Scott during the bourbon draft, just calling out every single damn bottle that he could that was already taken. Just crazy good. So what's up, Lord Schlong? Pop him, don't watch him. What's going on, man? Adilio Samuel, Steve A. So many of you, Wade Ward, Minnick, and Jason call it like it is for sure. I just want to, say thanks to everybody out there that's either been on the channel or, channels that I've been on, which definitely reminds me. So at around 10 o'clock, so I want to kind of go through some bottles, do some samples and some tasting tonight. Then around a little bit after 10 o'clock, any of you channels out there that are maybe set up or, to come on the live stream, you are welcome to jump on. I will throw in, I'll throw the link down in the chat. And anyone that wants to come on, just hang out and celebrate a little bit, have a pour with me, you are more than welcome. Whiskey Central with 100 Mexican. Thank you so much. That is Shayla the Whale. She was featured in the video too. You're wonderful, Jason. Congrats on 50K subs and all your well-deserved success. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And a quick reminder. So tonight, I'm going to put the banner up here. Any $5 super chat or more, you are in to win one of 4 bottles tonight or a new F Yo Train t-shirt. That's right, guys. So the last piece of that video was the classic moment where ADHD Whiskey just said, fuck yo train. So Chris Ludwig from, oh God, what the hell's the name of his channel? Oh God, somebody help me in the chat. Oh, sorry, I got it. Big League Bourbon. So he's a great illustrator, and he came up with the shirt idea. So the shirts are ready to go. Here's the artwork that he came up with. So that is the artwork on the shirt. It's basically me driving my train right into Fred Minnick that says "fuck your train." And in the back of the train, you see some bottle of Blanton, some Wild Turkey bottles, a whiskey thief, and some glasses. And it's amazing, amazing artwork. So those shirts are now available in my store. If you guys are up for getting one, I have some hoodies with it. They are available. So if you guys want them, go grab them now. I'll post the link in the chat. Yeah, they are here, man. So, yep, get in those giveaways. So any mods that are in the chat tonight, if you guys could help me out and keeping track of names. So Whiskey Central we have. Also B Sims, who dropped one early and he couldn't stay. So you could mark him down too if you can. So, yep. Yeah, Big League Bourbon. Yep. You can't remember because the Mets suck. Yeah, the Mets have been terrible. Terrible. They won today by the skin of their teeth, but yeah, they've been pretty terrible lately. So, yep. So, cheers to 3 years. JD Rockwell, that intro had me rolling. Needed that this week. Well, I'm glad I could help out a little bit. JD, thanks so much for the support. Oh, Mr. Whiskey Shits. Did I miss one from Mr. Whiskey Shits? I think I missed him. Let's see here. Sorry, Mr. Whiskey Shits. If I missed yours, my bad. I didn't see it. Cornholio comes in with a $25 super chat. Thanks so much. William Edwards. Here's to many more. I'm planning on it, man. John Farron, $100 super chat. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much. Too many years of success as you and It's Bourbon Night are my favorite channels. Wishing you the best, and a bottle pick my way wouldn't hurt. That's in one of the bottles tonight that I'm going to be giving away. Is one of the barrel pick set that we got. So you're in the running for that. Always in for a chance to win some goodies. Mr. Whiskey Shits, thank you so much. JG, really appreciate it. I want my whiskey now. Deborah C, congrats on 3 years. What are the chances of you falling out of your chair tonight? There's a good shot. So yeah, tonight I'm starting off with the Remus Repeal 5. I've already put a pretty good dent in it, and it's freaking delicious. I don't use that word lightly. I don't use that word often, but delicious, it's freaking good. Let's see. Amy Bohm, Butter Pekin all day. Congrats on 3 years and thanks. Thank you, Amy, for all the support and hanging out in the chat. Too slow. Let's do this. Thank you so much. I bet Matt Porter want to taste Dickel Tabasco with you. Yeah, I'm going to be DC, or Daniel Carter in the chat. He sent me this. So I'm going to do a blind flight tonight. And basically, I'm going to try to guess what I'm drinking. And if it's wrong, I got to take a shot of this. So that'll be a nice punishing punishing night on my 3-year anniversary. Also going to be cracking this open tonight. I told you guys I was on the hunt for one. I got one. This is the Bardstown Bourbon Company French Oak. I think, actually, speaking of its bourbon night, they cracked this open and absolutely loved it on their stream. This just came today, so I cannot freaking wait to try this stuff. Let's see, man, it's really hard to read. I'm trying to read like the actual age on this, and 105 proof, and exactly like how long we're talking. Oh, here we go. I could kind of read it. Oh no, it doesn't say anything about time in here. Oh, 6-week Cueros Robert finish, French oak. So 6-week finish on this. Damn. All right. I'm excited. Let's see here. Wow, Will Henderson, Hendo's in here. That's awesome. Mike Widener, congrats on those triplets. Stop messing around, man. Jared O'Connor, one of many super chats tonight. Cheers to 3 years. Also, Baez will always be a Cub at heart. Sad's Cub fan. Yeah, well, he's hurt now, so you're welcome for a strikeout at Hobby Baez. Rob Shields. Thank you so much, Rob. Welcome in. Chef Jason Cueto, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bourbon Battalion's in the house. What is up, Bobby? Nice to see you in here as always, bud. I gotta give you a call, man. I know you had some ideas that we could maybe collab on something. It's been crazy hectic, so I have not forgotten. So I will get back to you, bud. John Morris, thanks for the education. Absolutely. William Wiley, congrats on 3 years, many more. Going to bottle my Chattanooga peated single barrel. Oh, William, let me know in the chat how that is. Let's see. Robert Metz. Hey, what's up, man? Congrats, Jason, on 3 years. Welcome in, Robert. Yeah, definitely. Please hit the like button. Really appreciate it. Obviously, I got my Gabagool shirt ready tonight. So the Remus 5, the Remus friggin' 5. This will be my next review coming out real soon. I do compare it to a couple of the older, to 3 and 4, and also I compare it to the Remus Volstead, which is a 14-year bottled and bond bourbon that is a special release that they do. I'm not sure if they releasing that annually or not. I can't remember if it's coming out every year. I think it is. But either way, this is the oldest Remus that they've released. There is as high as, what is it, about 15, 16-year-old bourbon here. Then you have some 14-year, and then you have some 13-year. So, I mean, everyone, this is a $90 bottle, folks, $90. And people are out there paying $250, $300, $350 for 12-year-old MGP. Do I speak English? This is what's happening. So this stuff, I mean, just such sweet, freaking delicious oak on the nose on this thing. It still has like that nice cherry cola, like a flat cherry cola thing going on. But you still don't lose the Remus, the candied orange. Just so damn good. Top Shelf Dustin, what's up, man? Congrats, man. Keep that drum hand hard and your glass full. There you go. I like it. Whiskey Nose, what's up, man? Mash and Drum is one of the reasons we decided to start a Whiskey Nose. Jason, thank you. Oh, thank you, Marty. That means a lot. Appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Tim Cornay, congrats to one of the best on Whiskey Tube. Here's to 20 more. 20 more, dude. That's a long time. Whiskey Matt, thanks for chiming in tonight. That's a great $80 bottle, no question. $250. Hello, no, exactly. The Brew Baker Maker, 3 years. You're just getting started. Here's to many more. The Brew Baker Maker. Thanks, Ernie. Appreciate that. Cameron Lockner coming in. Really appreciate it. That BBC Frenchie is the bomb. We're going to crack that open. Tim Gorgeous, congrats on 3 years. Keep searching. Maybe we'll get some good whiskey eventually. Adam Husted, love the channel. Congrats, Jason. Appreciate that, man. Jason Lamb also, thank you so much. The Bourbon Van's in the house. Please go check out the Bourbon Van. Great channel as well. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and keeping us all entertained. I try. I fall off as many chairs as I can. Horatio Valdez, congrats, brother. Love the channel. Appreciate that, man. So cheers to you guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm going to take a little sip of this. I'll give you a little quick breakdown of it. The beauty of this bourbon is really the finish, because you get all that sweet oak, the cinnamon, the age, the really hardcore vanilla extract, a lot of baking spices, a little hint of chocolate, the candied orange, all that stuff you love about MGP, all up front. Just kind of bursts onto the palate. And then, even though it's 100 proof and it is a high age blend, it finishes very easy at first. And you're like, oh, I was kind of disappointed in the beginning. But then you just wait a little bit and holy shit, all this, that MGP high-rise spice just kind of attacks. It leaves a nice lingering peppery finish. I can tell you right now, this is going to be one of my favorite bottles, I think, this year so far. It's whoever blended it. It's beautifully, beautifully blended. It's not overpoweringly oaky. It's not under oaked. It's got enough sweet to go with the oak flavor, and it's not overly sweet either. So, you know, I hate just drinking pure candy. It gets way too sweet. I can't drink it on and on. This I could drink all freaking night. It's very dangerous, but it's an absolutely stunner of a bourbon. I haven't put it to the test yet, so we're going to put it up against some others. I love the Remus Repeal 3. Was one of my favorites. That was like drinking pure cherry cola. The 4 was more on like the orange spicy side. So I'm curious how this matches up, and including against the Volstead. Against the Volstead as well. So we'll see what happens. Say hi to a couple, let's see, super chats that I missed. Nate Cox, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I'm trying. Brett Marquette, great to be here with you, Jason. Celebrate 3 years with you and all the whiskey lovers. Absolutely. Joseph Brazzers, next year I'll give you $4. Thank you so much, Joseph. You're special. That Dickel spent 3 years aging in Chernobyl in '84. Honestly, it's glowing. That Dickel, the electron cloud. Congrats, brother. Like many have already said, you have been a great inspiration to many, including myself. Oh, I appreciate that, Bourbon of the Week. Thank you so much, man. So happy I discovered Mash and Drum. Great practical information, always fun. Raising my bourbon glass to you. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, man. Todd Ritter coming in. Thanks for the reviews, the picks, the answers to my bourbon questions on the trifecta. I'll be sending that 2013 Russell's Barrel pick and others tomorrow. Thank you so much, man. Congrats. Raising my bourbon glass. Thanks, Dan. Dropping in another one. Whiskey Mountains is here. Audriana. So just these are starting to hit now. So if you get Remus in your area, definitely check it out. I'm gonna kind of keep it going with this one. So damn good. So tonight, as part of the giveaway, so all you guys that are throwing in super chats, Whiskey Tornado, what's up, man? Thanks, Lance. Thanks for dropping in that super chat. Congrats on 3 years, you sexy beast. A gabagool. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I found it in Columbus. Yep, found it in Columbus. Oh, it was a one-time release. Okay, I thought I saw, maybe they just popped up again, but I thought I saw it. I thought I saw like a recent release, but maybe it was just an old release somebody decided to sell. Michael Duggar, great intro, man. Thanks for all your info you share. Congrats on 3 years. Thanks, man. Justin Kim, pouring some Remus 5 with you. I hope that French oak is good. I just traded a Weller foolproof for it. Damn. Woo. That's a big gamble, but we'll see how it is. Hopefully, I don't disappoint. Master and Drum, this Chattanooga peated single malt is good. Not a strong pea flavor, but it's there. Okay. Oh, that'll be cool, man. Absolutely. Brian Brennicky, congrats on 3 years. Here's to many more. Brian, hope you and Tammy are doing great. Thanks so much for all your support. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's break into this French oak because I've been waiting to try this thing. We're just going to dive right in tonight, guys. I want to give enough time for any other channels that want to maybe hang out later to come on. So I want to dive into these bottles. So tonight's blind tasting is actually a wheated bourbon tasting. It's one that I've been kind of thinking of doing, and I figured why not do it on a live stream. So we're going to be doing Maker's 46 cask strength versus Weller Foolproof versus what's the third one I have? Larceny Barrel Proof, but the B521, which, as you guys, if you watch my channel, I really enjoyed that one. Versus the Rebel 100 proof 10-year wheated bourbon. So that's going to be the lineup tonight for the four blind tasting. Ooh, holy shit. See if I could smell that French oak. We're going to let that open up a little bit. Man, look at the color on that. That thing is like copper. Let's see here. Leon and Trisha Smith, congratulations. We have learned a lot from you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. Jimmy Munt, congratulations, man. You're my go-to for what I need to buy and ask. Always great reviews. Thanks, Jim. Let's see here. Brian Toner says, great program. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Wade Ward, I passed on Remus 3, looking for Remus 5. I go get the 3 tomorrow. Love all the whiskey advice always. And Omen, congrats on 3. Maybe. Adriana Banana said I had to. $2. Oh, shit. You're the man, Jason. Congrats on 3 years, and thank you for all your advice. Absolutely, Tyler. All right, so let's take a look at the color of this here. Let me get it close to you guys. Focus up. There it is. Nice. Kind of has a really nice reddish, like copper color to it. So Again, this comes in at 105 proof, finished for 6 weeks in French oak. So a little, you know, you're looking at a little over, you know, a month and a half about. Congrats on 3 years, by the way. I love your train. Thanks, Donnie. Okay. Oh yeah, you get a lot of. Actually, getting a lot of like candy apple. I know this really hasn't opened up properly, but you know, we'll give it a go. So some candy apple, some cherry. I rarely get like strong plum notes on bourbons. I mean, some people do get plum. I get plum like, I don't know, every now and again, especially on like a sherry bomb whiskey, like a sherry bomb scotch, I'll get some plum, but getting it pretty strong here. Definitely some grape. Very fruit forward. Little hint of banana too. Is this Barton or is this Barton sourced? I think it's somebody told me it's Barton sourced. So if that's Barton sourced, then that makes sense. Bourbon Bites. What's up, Cliffy? Sorry I'm late. I had to watch that intro twice to relive Scott's epic picks in the bourbon draft. Scott's never going to live that down. Old Charter French Oak is great. Yeah, man, I got to freaking get a bottle of that. But I don't know if I'll ever see a bottle of it. Mike Widener. Yeah, it's kind of Fruit Loopy. I could see Fruit Loops. Jeff Kazaya, congrats on 3 years from another tortured OHLQ Columbus resident. I definitely sympathize with you, buddy. Will Zer, congrats, Jason, and 3, many more. Thanks for what you do. Appreciate it. David Babcock, thanks for my girlfriend for contributing to another obsession I have. She loves it. Cha-ching. Hey, you get the girlfriend or the wife on board for your whiskey habit. All right, so while I'm sipping this, I'm just gonna leave this right here. Oh, yes. I'm not cracking it open tonight, but I just figured I'd show it to you guys. A slight flex on this one. If anyone follows my Instagram, I posted a picture of this the other day. I finally got it. Finally. Chris Garza, thanks, man. Hey, Dram Man, says Jaybird, thanks. Forrest Moses, congrats on 3 years celebrating with a pour of EHT Barrel Proof Batch 8. Nice, man. Congrats on 3 years, Jason. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Independent Joe. Okay, let's go for a sip. So far, very fruit forward on the nose. A lot of, again, Fruit Loops is kind of a good way to describe it, but it's also got some dark richness to it. We'll see how it is. Oh, yeah, that's good. Frank R., congrats on 3 years. Keep up the great content. Tim Evans, thank you so much, Tim. Ooh, flexing is rude. Why would anyone do that? Oh, wait, my avatar. Yeah, seriously, dude. Springbank. You have Top Shelf Whiskey channel, and you're talking about flexing. You flex every video, jerk. I'm only kidding. You know I love you, Dustin. All right. Not so old granddad. You know, what's up? Thank you so much, man. That shiny golden dusty turkey tube is so perfectly ostentatious. Love it. I know. It's very, you know, Austin Powers, you know, gold member, isn't it? It's a lot easier to drink than I thought it would be. It's both fruity and spicy at the same time. It's got a nice little balance. It's not overly... I really thought the French oak influence would really kind of, you know, punch through more. Oh, it did on that sip. Okay. As your palate kind of acclimates to it, all those fruit flavors. I'm still getting the plum. Get a little chocolate too, which is kind of nice. Almost get like a cherry Twizzler type thing going on. There's some nice like candied, like powdered sugar. Yeah, the raisin, the chocolate. Man, that thing's all over the place. It's very grapey as well. Again, maybe more of the Fruit Loops coming in. And then it finishes with a really nice spice. If this didn't have that finish, I'd be a little disappointed. But the finish in this is what saves it, because the flavors up front are very good. They're not like punch you in the face. It's a little bit more delicate than I thought it would be, but it's a beautiful, like, it's a beautiful finish. The bourbon notes still come through. You get the vanillas, the caramels. One more sip. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Chateau de la Baude, but this is up there with one of the better Bardstown Bourbon Company finishes. This makes up for the Bardstown Discovery 5, which I wasn't, a huge fan of. So definitely good. I mean, I do think this is more interesting than Weller Foolproof for sure. So I give it a good thumbs up. Let's see here. Jeffrey Wack. How does 3 years feel like yesterday and so long ago at the same time? Any chance we could get a drum show tonight? I don't know if I can get my camera in there, but I have some clips of me playing drums. I could do that. Lisa Graham, thank you so much for coming in. Congrats on 3 years to my #1 source for whiskey advice. Appreciate that. Let's see. Jeffrey, I already read that. I think, 3 years feels like yesterday and so long ago because of, as you look back and all the content you've made in 3 years, God, he's just like, you realize how much time like you put into it. And then on top of that, the guests that you've had throughout the years and how much content, you're pumping out each week. So it feels a lot longer than it really is. And then you kind of realize, holy shit, it's been 3 years. And like It's Bourbon Night just celebrated 5 years. They put out so much content and it's crazy. It's really time really does fly, when you're doing this. It's pretty amazing. And I'm sure a lot of you guys with channels could understand. Julie, holy shit, congrats on reaching the maturity of a 3-year-old. We love you, man. Thanks, Julie. I know. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm very immature. But, it is what it is. I talk like Kermit the Frog and Yoda and all sorts of shit. So why not? Thank you so much, Julie. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Daniel M., hope you and Dan Like are doing great. We're going to have those old elk soon. So as soon as they come, we'll definitely send you some. Again, thanks for helping on that pick. And we'll get you on another one at some point. Daniel M., congratulations on 3 years, bro. Keep it up. Deborah C., Gabagool, Choo Choo. Wild Turkey 12 for the world. Congrats, Jason. Love your channel. Appreciate the reviews. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Shug coming in. Congrats on 3 years. Drinking the 4-gate pick to celebrate. $50 super chat. Yeah, that 4-gate pick, man. Oh, ridiculous. Congrats on 3 years. If you're ever in Delaware, we'd love to have a drink with you at Opa. Oh, yeah, Opa, for sure. John White. What's up, man? Thanks for that's a brilliant picture. Look at John. John's so happy right there. The beard. That's rock star. I want that picture on my profile. Shit. Charlie Tyree, congrats, bro. I cracked my Sam Houston 15 to help you celebrate. Oh, awesome, man. Very, very cool. Bourbon, congrats on 3 years from a fledgling channel. Any chance of a 6 Russo Poor Flight, a BCBB tonight? Hell no. Hell no. Black Bourbon Family's in the house. What's up, Jason and Brandy? Thanks for coming in tonight. Had a little, you had an appearance in the intro tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for chiming in. And thanks for coming on the channel. That was a blast. Best channel on whiskey, too. I've learned a lot from you. Thanks for all the information and entertainment you provide. Thanks, Adam. That's high praise, man. I really appreciate that. There's so many great channels out there these days. So, all right. Oh, yeah. So, finally scored this. It came, let's see, Monday. So, this is the Wild Turkey 12-year Cheesy Gold Foil from 1989. I've been on the lookout for these, for specifically the 89, for a long time. It's just a beautiful, look at the fill level on that. Look how dark it is. Let me see if it zooms in here. Let me get it zoomed in. Look how dark that is, guys. Isn't that crazy? 12-year-old Wild Turkey Cheesy Gold Foil goodness. Has not been opened yet. I don't know when I'm going to open this bottle. I feel like it should be for a special occasion, but sometimes special occasions pop up. You don't really know when it's going to pop up, and you end up opening it a lot sooner than you thought you would. So that should be a lot of fun. So really quick, guys. Again, if you missed it, the Fuck Yo Train shirts are available. They are on the shop right now. The the commemorative shirt to just totally, the shirt, I should say, to commemorate that amazing time we had with Fred Minnick, as I'm about to run him over with my train. It's available in the shop right now, so if you guys haven't gotten it yet, please, they're available. They just went up today. I figured it'd be a good time to release the shirts today. If you guys want to grab one, I just put the link down in the chat. I also have women's version shirts. I have hoodies and men's t-shirts, all available in the shop. So go for it and grab some. Mash and Drum is getting a gold foil turkey. Not a reason to open the bottle. Come on, pop it, baby. Jason needs to chug the Tabasco Dickel now. You want me to take a sip of this shit? All right, I'll take a sip now. Oh, my God. So I got to thank DC for sending this to me. This is the Dick Burns edition. So there it is. just a brilliant idea from DC, as always. Oh, my God. I'm so scared of this shit. Darrell Stewart, what's up, man? How you doing, Darrell? Darrell's one of the most, just one of the most generous guys in the Whiskey Tube community, just whiskey community in general. Thanks for coming in for your generosity. Cheers to 3 years. The sky's the limit. Keep it rolling. We'll keep it going, buddy. No, I don't think thanks is the right word for DC. What are you going to do to your palate? It won't be too bad. I got plenty of water here. So for you guys that don't know what this shit is, George Dickel Tabasco barrel finish. So basically, what does it say here? Today we follow this tradition by chilling our whiskey before filtering it through sugar maple charcoal. No, that's not it. Where does it tell you what they do? Oh, a Tennessee whiskey blended with aged Tabasco pepper mash and the essence of Tabasco brand pepper sauce. The essence? What the hell does that mean? The essence. Oh, good. Oh, that smells horrible. I don't want it. I don't want to drink it. It smells terrible. Oh, my God. I can't even, my nose is what's happening? Oh, my God. It smells like Tabasco sauce on eggs. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't want to sip that thing. Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, okay. Thanks, DC. I love you, man. This is for you, buddy. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, Jesus, God. Why would you make that? Why? Why, Dickel? Why would you make that? Oh, God. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, it gets so bad. It gets so much worse. Like in the beginning, I took the sip. I'm like, oh, it's not terrible. And then the Dick Burns kicks in, dude. Oh, it gets so bad. Why would you make that, Dickel? I'm literally yelling at Dickel. Why would you make that? No, you're out. Oh, but if I get any of those samples wrong tonight, I have to drink this again. So I'm glad I'm somewhat prepared for the awfulness that is that bottle. Jesus God, why? Oh, it smells like eggs and Tabasco. Oh, God, no. Ugh. Oh. Oh, God. Because they are Dickel. Oh, my God, literal hot garbage. It is. Mashem, you got a good 10 minutes and nothing is going to help you. Just settle in and start cussing at DC. Julie, you're right. God, son of a bitch. Yuck. Rare Bird. Rare Bird's in the house, everybody. How you doing? Rare Bird 101. How is that a thing? How is that thing in so many stores? I don't know. Hot Buttery Rolls in the house. What's up, guys? By the way, right around, God, it's 9:40 already. A little bit later, I'm going to do a little bit of an open mic. So if any of you guys want to jump on the channel to have a a quick pour with me, then you are welcome to do it. All right, let's dive into the blind tasting. So I have this set up here. Now, I wanted to call out this new setup I got from Aged in Ore. I actually just got it today. I figured I'd set it up in here. So Aged in Ore, it's a tasting set and palate development tool. So basically what they do is you get this little setup with 4 glasses, and then it also comes with these 4 rubber rings that you actually put around the bottle. So when you're kind of doing your blind tasting, now the letters of the glasses are, or the letters, to match up with the rubber rings that go around the bottle are on the bottom of the glass. So I can't see them. So the glasses have been mixed up. And so once I try to figure out what I like, I look at the bottom of the glass to see what letter it is, and then I match it up with the ring. So it's a really cool. It's basically a palate training kit. Check out agedinore.com to check them out. They did not tell me to, call them out or anything. I just think it was a really cool tool, and I thought it was kind of neat. So I joined their Kickstarter like a long time ago to get one, to be one on the early list to get one. So it's pretty cool. Tim Porter, drink them if you got them. Absolutely. Take one for the dickle. I heard it was for Bloody Mary enthusiasts. I mean, I could see it being used in Bloody Mary, but I don't see why it would change it. It means your accents will be burning later. Oh, God. All right. So I poured these earlier. Again, I don't want to look at the bottles because the tags are on them. Well, I mean, these are all mixed up, so I'm not sure what's in there yet. But I can tell you, in this flight tonight, we're doing a wheated bourbon flight, Maker's 46 cask strength versus Weller Full Proof versus Larceny Barrel Proof B521 versus Rebel 100 proof 10-year wheated bourbon. So I really kind of wanted to put Weller Full Proof to the test to see if everyone's still paying stupid amounts of money for it, or warranted with so many good wheated bourbons coming on the market. Not that this result is going to change anyone's mind, because no matter what you do. Elsa Murillo's in the house. Hello, Elsa. Congrats on. Cheers to your success and many more and memorable drinks. Absolutely, Elsa. Hope you're doing well in your new digs. Absolutely. Love that tea. Where'd you get it from? It's at it was on it was on the Google machine. I just looked it up. Speaking of Google, I made like my little Italian grandma. Have you guys seen this little lady? This is my favorite. Scott from My Bourbon Journey, if you're watching, he's gonna pee his pants when he watches this. You ever see this little lady when she's trying to use Google Home?
Cuckoo. Hi, cuckoo.
I love that lady. Oh my God, reminds me of my grandmother. Kenneth Rathburn. Here's to my favorite whiskey tuber. If I ever jump on YouTube, hope I can be half as awesome as you. Keep up the amazing work, brother. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate that. It's not about the whiskey, but the burning sensation it gives you when you pee. All right, let's go to this one here. This one is very weedy. It kind of has like a mustiness to it, actually. While I'm like tasting through these, I do want to call out a couple of quick news stories here. Nothing crazy. There wasn't a lot of news, but I don't know if you guys saw this. The announcement today with Old Forester, the next 117 series is now available. This is so remember the first one they did was the Angel Share. This is the second one. This is a blend of barrels from historic Warehouse K. Warehouse K features a blend of barrels aged on different floors from a warehouse known to produce exceptional whiskey. Constructed in 1953, Warehouse K uses the time-honored tradition of heat cycling and has long been one of Old Forester's favorite places for single-barrel expressions. Jackie Zykin said the blend is a representation across multiple floors and locations within the warehouse, giving more holistic example of the profile its barrels yield. This is, let's see, blah, blah, blah. This is bottled at 110 proof, will be available starting August 12th at the retail shop at Old Forester for $50 in limited quantities. You can go to oldforester.com for more information. I think you have to pre-order it before you go. It says here on the nose, chocolate caramel, brown sugar, raisin, pepper, taste, let's see, rich viscosity, black cherry alongside some molasses. Long spicy finish, and well-known complexity, which is Warehouse K. So I do dig that one. You know, I was a big fan. I was a fan of the Angel Share. Unfortunately, they're like impossible to get, you know, unless you're either or around, you know, Kentucky. But I thought it was a pretty cool news story, cool release. I hope that Dickel Tabasco didn't fuck up my palate, but that one is very wheat forward. Like coming off the some of the other things that I had tonight, the Dickel, I'm getting a lot of like just wheat complexity there, a lot of spice. Trying to think which one that could be. I'm gonna save my guesses for later because I don't want to get wrong right now. Holy shit! Whiskey She Wines in the house. What's up, Bobby and Sam? Always great to see you guys. Let's see here. Oh man, we have man, there's a nice like little like apple cherry fruit spice going on. A lot of cinnamon, very cinnamon forward. Shit. All right, it's getting better. I think the Dickel is starting to leave my palate a little bit. Jesus Lord. World's top whiskey taster in the house. What's up, ADHD Master Drum? That is like saying, I hope that elk didn't fuck up my Geostorm. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. My prediction, Weller Full Proof Rebel 10, Maker's Cast Ring, and then Hot Grass. I mean, Larceny B521. Hot Grass. That's what I think I referred the last 4 releases as, just Hot Grass. Congrats on 3 years, Jason. Cheers, Shari G. Awesome. Yeah, I hope Bobby's doing okay, Sam. He said he's good. He's sleeping. That's good. That one's nice. It just has a really big punch of wheat in that one. I'm not really sure what to think that one could be. That's interesting. All right. I'll take another sip of water here. Nick Foles, your live stream with the Bourbon Junkies and Whiskey She Wines at your house is still the best stream ever. Yeah, that stream holds a special place in my heart. That was so much fun. That was so much fun with those guys. This one's a little bit more muted on the nose, actually. And, you know, I've never really used these glasses before, so I don't know if I'm just not able to get a great nose from these. They're a little bit wider. Oh, shit, the Bourbon Junkies are in the house. What is up? I don't know if that's Dan or Sean or both guys, but thanks for jumping in tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Let me go for a sip here. Oh, a lot sweeter. That's very sweet. A lot more butterscotch. Ton of vanilla. A little bit of dried fruit. I think I'm liking that better than the first one here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden. You missed my first super chat, so congrats on 3 years. I appreciate that, bud. Let me go back here. Yeah, so tonight, guys, we're going to be giving away a Russell's Reserve store pick. This Weller Antique, a Wild Turkey Rare Breed Barrel Proof, and I'm also going to be giving away one of my barrel picks. So that'll be tonight's giveaways, along with, I think I'm going to give away, I'll do 3 of the FEO Train shirts tonight. So we'll have a nice, fun night of giveaways. So if you're super chats, you're in it to win it. Man, this one is all right. That one's getting a little bit better on the nose here. ADHD was everyone's picturing different cars. Hey man, don't be making fun of my wait, Rare Bird. Master Jones, since we're doing an anniversary episode, what's your favorite episode you've recorded and what's your least? Oh man. What's your favorite episode I've recorded? I mean, like ever? I mean, I would say if we're talking about just like fun streams, you know, the one that was just mentioned earlier with the junkies and I Whiskey She Wines is way up there, along with the bourbon draft that we did. That was fucking hysterical. I think some of my some of my other favorites, I mean, the Halloween episodes I've done, obviously having ADHD on, a couple times, and being on his World's Top Whiskey Taster Challenge, which I was just absolutely terrible at because I just overthink everything. It was so bad. Those stick out in my mind. As far as like interviews go, man, always having Jackie Zykin on is just amazing. Campbell Brown was a big surprise. That dude was just like ready to drink, and he stole his brother's birthday bourbon, which was hysterical, which I was in, one of the clips. The Nancy Fraley episode with Eric Waite, and when we did the blending, that was an education I'll never forget. That was incredible. I think those rank up there pretty high. Those are the ones that really stand out, I think. But those are probably the top two, the bourbon draft, and obviously, David, having you on. I think, David, the night that we did, the night when I hit 50K, actually, David, and we did we tried to blend our own Russell's 13. That was a fun one. Not only because it was 50K, because, you've been on the show so many times, and we've hung out and, online and done so many cool live streams together. That one stuck out too, in the last year. So that was a lot of fun, man. There's some really good ones. Oh yes, the rant, overrated bourbon. That's probably my favorite episode that I've recorded. The rant. I still get messages on that video every single day. Just people either completely disagreeing, mostly people agreeing, but some people disagreeing with me. Congrats on 3, buddy. Thanks, Numenium. Thanks for coming in, man. You're a Huckleberry. You had me at FEO Train. Cheers on 3 years. Absolutely. Don't worry, guys. I'm not giving away any bourbon bites. I'm not giving away the Dickel, bud. Sorry, man. Yep, no. Bourbon Junkies, huge. Well done on 3 years, dude. That's a big accomplishment. It's crazy. It's already been 3 years. Cheers, dude. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Definitely miss talking to you guys. It's been a while. So hopefully we could collaborate again sometime soon. Let's see here. Yeah, the overrated. Yes, the bourbon draft. Yep, absolutely. Scott Pigsley, congrats on 3 years, Jason. The bourbon wrench, doing some blinds with him and talking drums. I mean, that was a good time. He wants the barrel pick. Love the late night edits and chats. Absolutely. Yeah. So for my patrons, we'll do some late night when I'm up at night doing some late editing. I'll do a live stream, and usually I'll talk for like 2 hours and then cut off and then actually edit that night. Daniel Kassane, congrats on 3 years, boss. That Old Carter Gauntlet stream was pretty freaking awesome. Also, shout out to the Bourbon Junkies and HD Whiskey Yellow. Awesome. Absolutely, fellas. On my phone, I'm not going to tag you all, but I love you. All right, let's go to number 3 here. Okay, this has a little bit. Again has like a nice little weeder type of flavor profile on the nose, but get a little bit of nuttiness here. So maybe that clues me into the Rebel a little bit. Definitely some orange, powdered sugar. Maybe like a slight hint of chocolate. Some nice sweet oak too on that one. It's kind of weird nosing with these glasses. I'm picking up some different stuff, I think, than I would get with a Glen. Let's go for a sip. Oh, shit, that's good. That's really good. That has a nice little spicy finish kick to it. More of the little chocolate. A little more orange. A little bit of nuttiness. I don't know if I like that more than 2, though. Two is coming through with a lot of just really sweet, like dark fruit flavors now. cherry, strawberry. I mean, all of it coming through now. A lot of vanilla. 2 is really on like the candy sweet side for sure. Oh, glad you brought that up. What about Blendageddon? Next week. Tune in next week for details on Blendageddon. I wanted to announce it tonight, but I couldn't get another like video rolling. So, but next week the details for Blendageddon will be released. So it's coming. So if you guys are working on blends, get to work. Let's see here. So another news release that was announced was the new Old Fitz, and there it is. The Old Fitz, the next in the series. We're looking at an 11-year. So this is the Heaven Hill Distillery announces the fall 2021 edition. This is the signature decanter, which with every fall, this one has a black label, consistent with past releases. This edition features a signature tack strip. Bottled at 100 proof. MSRP on this is $110. Fun fact, the 2021 edition of Old Fitzgerald Bottle & Bond features bourbon selected from Rick House EE, so double E. This is the second time. It is an 11-year-old release. The first was spring in 2018. So I find it interesting that if you guys follow secondary, Old Fitz, the decanter bottles. Now, normally rarity, sometimes proof and age will drive, the market on secondary. But what you're seeing, especially, I'm trying to think of another bourbon that does this. Well, I mean, if you cut out the Buffalo Trace shit, Old Forester Decanter Series, it doesn't really matter what year it's aged. Because the 8-year was the last one that was released, and that was an $80, $90 MSRP bottle. So generally with the Old Fitzes, they charge you $10 for every year it's aged. So it's basically an $80 bottle. But I've seen them going for like $300 to $350. And yeah, I think like once you get to the 15 to 16s, those get up into the 400s and over. But I mean, for an 8-year, the 11-year, that even the 9-year to stay in that $300, $350 range, it's like those guys don't give a shit. It's like it's coming in a beautiful bottle, so you're going to pay for it. And I think the bottle, just the presentation of that release is it's so second to none that people are willing to pay crazy money for it. It's just an interesting observation, honestly. Robert Primo, congrats, Jason. You're an amazing source of info and have helped me and friends more than once with bourbons. Hope you can go for 30 more. Damn, 30 more. I'll be like 70 years old. So yeah. So, all right, let's go to, I did that one. I want to take one more sip of the number 3 here. Corey Blankenship, Jason, my man, cheers to 3 years. You've done and grown a lot in 3 years. What do you hope to accomplish or explore by year 4? Gabagool. I just want to do literally, God, I want to do some cool in-person meetups with viewers and do events and stuff like that. It's I planned on doing it last year, and obviously we couldn't do it. And even this year is starting to look, shady already with everything going on. So I want to do more in-person interviews. Like, it's great interviewing folks like Jackie Zykin and Nancy Fraley, like over Skype or over StreamYard or whatever it may be, or Zoom. But I want to do those in person and talk to them one-on-one and film and, do like crazy produced videos. And you just can't do it now. So that's what I'm hoping for, coming soon. So hopefully we'll get to do that. It's really just about upgrading and making more and more and better content that's not only entertaining but educational for everybody. That's really where I want to live and where I want to be. Like, I think the ultimate goal would be to like interview like Eddie Russell, even Jimmy Russell, like do a video with them. Like, my mind would just like, I don't even know if I would be able to contain myself. My mind would explode. So doing something like that. Denny Potter at Maker's Mark is another cool one. I would love to interview him. I will say September. So September, I forgot what the date was, mid-September. Cool announcement. I told you I've been working on this, and I can't believe this is going to happen. So Chris Fletcher Master Distiller at Jack Daniels. So hold on a second. Let me make sure. Let me see if I can get the date right here before I say anything. I think we have it here. Okay. I think it's here. I think okay. All right, so September 22nd. September 22nd is the date. So we're gonna have Lexi Phillips and Chris Fletcher, Master Distiller and Assistant Master Distiller for Jack Daniels, on the channel at the same time. So like my mind is blown. So to be able to talk to one of them, I was really excited, but they're both going to be on the channel. So Lexi Phillips, Chris Fletcher, Master Distillers at Jack Daniels. We are going to be sipping some Epic Jack during that interview. I think it's going to be at 4 o'clock on that Friday, September 22nd. So mark it. It's going to be Wednesday. I'm sorry, Wednesday, September 22nd. Mark your calendars. Lexi Phillips, Chris Fletcher from Jack Daniels. We're gonna get in the weeds here with them and learn as much as we can from them of what they're doing, what they got coming up. So much great shit coming out of Jack. So cannot wait for that. So yeah, I wanted one and I got both. So I am fucking flipping out, guys. It's gonna be awesome. Absolutely. Holy shit, Stanley Wags is here. Congrats on 3 years. Thanks for everything you have done for the community and for me personally. I'm privileged to have you as a friend. Absolutely, Stanley. Anytime, bud. Colt 45 working, and we'll have to watch tomorrow. We want to get in a giveaway. Absolutely, Colt. Congrats on 3 years, says East 78210. Thanks, buddy. Let's see here. Will Hendo, Mets suck, go Braves. You could reverse that. Well, Mets actually do suck right now. All right. See, I'm a rational Mets fan. Let's see here. Michelle Martin, $50 through. Holy shit. Cheers, Jason, on 3 years of awesome content. We love you, man. Love you too, Michelle. Thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you get to meet up with you guys this weekend. Yeah, awesome stream. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I cannot freaking wait. Well, you are a man of great taste. Go Braves. Yeah, no thanks. Mile High Whiskey Bros. Cheers and congrats. 3 years. Thank you so much, man. Cheers on 3 years. Do you get into the yearly Bourbon County Stout variants? Yes, those did announce. I think a lot more bourbon like barrels. I think in this year's variants, which should make the taters go real crazy for those Bourbon County Stouts this year. From one Ohioan to another, congrats on hitting the 3-year mark, and thanks for the whiskey education. Absolutely, Eric. Hope to see you around, man. Rational Mets fans don't cheer for the Mets. No, I mean. Oh, shit, Scotch for Dummies in the house. Cheers and congrats, buddy. Thanks, Drew. I'm going to guess that's Drew. It's usually always Drew. Thanks for all the great times with you, Drew. I really appreciate it. So, all right. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button. Please do. Let's go to the last one here before we reveal, and then maybe we'll start bringing on some guests here. So, actually, I'm going to drop in the StreamYard link. So, if any of you other guys here that have channels want to jump in and have a pour with me, and just have some shenanigans. Always fun to do so. So I'm going to drop this in the chat here. There we go. All right, last one. Oh, so this all around has a great nose to it. A lot of caramel. Man, this is probably the most caramel forward. A little bit of nuttiness too. Chocolate. Getting a lot of chocolate in these tonight. Definitely some dark fruits, though, as well. It's what I like to get in a good wheated bourbon. Woo! That one brought some heat to it. My word. Clarification, over 400 in the chat, and I was 171. Joe Ballesteri, your anniversary choice now that you have tried each wheated glass. $50 immediately, $100 if you guess the flight. I'm sure avoiding the Tabasco Dickel is motivating enough. $10 if you miss. All right, Joe. I'm so impressed. Right? The Cooper's Craft That's been I've gotten more compliments over recommending that bottle over anything that I've recommended. Cooper's Craft, the 100 proof. I have people stocking up on that shit like crazy. It's crazy. Go Dolphins. Oh, God, you poor bastard. Go Dolphins. Great job, Jason. Well done in 3 years, fellow. The Whiskey Friend. What's up, Alan? Nice to see you, man. So this is probably the most potent. Got some good fruit flavors. I really like that proof to it, though. Nice balance. Drinks a little hot. I think I may have my guesses here. We'll see. All right, let's guess these real quick. We already have some guests waiting in the wings here. Somebody that is not okay. Somebody in the chat, please get rid of that Jake Paul. Yep. Yeah, definitely ban him. Thank you. That was Base Boy. Yep. All these guys. Holy shit. That is not cool. All right. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's multiple people, guys. Just get the mods out. God, mods, do your thing. I know you're doing it. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go to this one. All right, so one more sip of each, then I'll take a guess. I'm going to guess. Let me write these down. Well done, mods. Appreciate that. That's disgusting. All right. First one I'm going to guess is Maker's 46. Second one I'm going to guess. Yeah, totally getting trolled. Yeah, here's a troll again. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God, I can't even handle this shit. This is like ruining the fucking stream here. Yeah, good job, mods. Just freaking kill them, mods. Thank you. Ban them. I'm going to guess B is the Weller Full Proof. I'm going to guess C. If you restart the stream, it should help. I know it sucks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going to try not to pay attention to it. Yeah, let's just play Whack-A-Troll. Just get rid of them. Yeah, the mods in the ban hammer drop repeatedly. Just keep going. I appreciate it, guys. Don't even pay attention. Just if you see it, get rid of them. Nice work, mod. Nice work, wrenches. C, I'm going to guess is this one's tough. Dickle sent their trolls. Dickle's mad at my Tabasco thing. All right, I'm going to guess this is the I'm going to say it's the Rebel. I think that's the Rebel, and I think the last one's the Larceny because it drinks really hot and harsh. All right. So, like I promised, thank you so much, Young Lee. Yeah, this is the Dickel. If I get any of these wrong, I have to drink the Dickel. And then once we do this, we'll bring on a few guests tonight to hang out. Yang Lee, thank you so much. Congrats on 3 years. Keep up the great content. Absolutely, man. All right. So, number one, I guess, was Maker's 46. This says B on the glass. Which one's B? Was that B? Got that one right. Dodged it. So Maker's 46. I'll give you guys my ranking once we go through this real quick. I'll give you my rank. Actually, no, I'll do it now real quick. So in first place, it was close between 2 and 3. Rob M, congrats on 3 years, many more to come. Absolutely. Whiskey Explorer, love your channel. You inspired me to start mine. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Paul Wett, congrats on 3 years, Jason. Love your content. Definitely one of the best whiskey tube. Keep up the great work. Will do, man. Did Jason know what was in the lineup and is guessing which is which, or they were just weeded? No, I know it's in the lineup. I had my girlfriend pour them for me, so I'm just guessing based on I showed her the 4 bottles, so I know it's in here. And now I just have the glasses in front of me. So I guess this was the Maker's 46 for letter A, and it was. So if I'm going to grade these, I would actually put yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, the one that I think is well or foolproof might be my favorite. But the one I think is Rebel 100 is a close second. And then I would put Larceny probably third, and the Maker's 46. Well, the Maker's 46 cast rank is good, but compared to these three, it's just kind of eh. Congrats to 3 years. Love the channel. Thanks, man. Aerial drone services, pouring a dram of Iceman. Congrats on 3 years. Absolutely. Let's see here. Remus 490. Passerby. Which one, Gerardo? Just what's the Roman numeral? Yep. Deep breath. Good job, Wrench Squad. Appreciate it. All right. So the second one, which I said was well or foolproof. We'll see if I'm right. This is the one I think was my favorite. And this is letter C. So what is letter C? Which one's C? Oh shit, it's not C. It's not C. Which one's C? Is that C? Holy shit. The Larceny Barrel Proof B521 ended up being my favorite. Oh shit. Wow, that's a surprise. Holy crap, this came off so sweet. That means I got to drink Dickel. Shit. All right, so that's one big sip of Dickel. Wow, that's awesome. All right, let's go to, yeah, this is a bourbon I would have never thought would ever beat out any of these because I hated it for so long, but this is a nice batch. All right, this I guess was Rebel 100, which was D. Please, Lord, tell me I got that. I was right on that one. So the Rebel 100 was a close second, and holy shit, coming in third was the Weller Foolproof. This is Weller Foolproof, which is letter A. Holy shit. Yeah, that actually makes sense now. Now that I know it's Weller Foolproof and how much cherry I'm getting, that makes a lot of sense. So this is the lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4th place. Holy shit. What the? Yeah, Larceny comes in. Joe Ballester, $100 super chat. Congrats on 3 years. Keep it going. You got it, man. Holy shit. This is nuts. Wow. I did not expect Larceny to be that sweet on the palate. I totally thought it was the Weller. The Weller Foolproof, the finish kind of died for me on this one. Yeah. The Larceny. Yeah, I love the finish on that one. It was sweet. Oh my God. So, yeah, so that happened. Oh, shit. Do not sleep on this Rebel 10, guys. It's an absolutely delicious weeder. I know it's definitely a little hard to find, but do not sleep on it. All right. How much is gone from that bottle of Larceny? Not too much. You got about, it's past the shoulder. All right here. Hot grass for the win. Hopefully you can make it out to New Orleans. Would be great to have a drink with you. Maybe we could have a Troy from Pop and Lock. That'd be amazing, man. Weeders back to back really screw with me in a flight. Yeah, I could see that. Drink more Dickel. Yeah, I gotta drink 2 Dickels now. All right. Oh god. I'm not even gonna drink water because I'm gonna have water after this shit. Oh god, it's so bad. Oh no. I'm literally about to throw up. Oh my god, that's terrible. Yeah, everybody, give it up to the mods for doing a great job. Thank you so much, mods. Absolutely. Master Jim, what's the age on the Rebel 10? I've seen some that were 15 years on the label. It's a sleeper. Yeah, that one I have is actually it's almost 11 years old. So really good. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dick DC, you bastard. Dick Burns, baby. All right, let's bring in a couple guests here to hang out for the remainder of the night as we, hang out for the stream. Want to bring out Kilko, Brian. What's up, buddy?
Oh, God, I'm first. Hello.
And we have Clifton over at Bourbon Bites. What's up, bud?
Hey, Jason. Congratulations, man. I'm so excited that you've been putting out so much great content for 3 years. I can't believe it.
Yeah, time flies when you're making content. You guys know it.
But one thing is though, you gotta handle that Dickel like a man. I don't have that one, but I brought my Dickel for tonight's stream. We're celebrating.
It is god awful. Oh, you're drinking the bottle and bond. At least that's a lot better.
I mean, it is. I mean, that one wasn't bad. I got it as a Christmas, like we did like a whiskey exchange for Christmas like 2 years ago. I didn't hate the tobacco Dickel, but that's just me. I just like my Dickel.
Yeah. One Mo Cast. Thanks so much, man. So yeah, thanks for joining in tonight, having a good time, and just kind of having a pour with me. I really appreciate it. We got 430 in the chat, so this is a lot of fun. Again, doing some cool bottle giveaways and giving away some shirts. Ed Butler has a different take. Tabasco barrel is the one thing that makes Dickel drinkable.
Well, I will say I agree though. Like that, like it covers up. Like I mean, the Bottle and Bond is like probably the best Dickel it's the best Dickel I've had. But like yeah, that cool. Dickel note I don't love either.
Yeah, I'm going back to my Bardstown French Oak, which absolutely tastes like Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops coming off that. You go back to this, it's all Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh. Yeah, I grabbed the Middle West because you were bragging on your other video. So I grabbed the dark pumpernickel that you recommended. Man, this is a great pour. You have some great recommendations for craft distilleries as well.
Dude, that dark pumpernickel from Middle West is, I got to tell you, when I first tried their stuff, I wasn't, and anybody in the chat, if you guys have some really good craft distilleries that you've experienced, definitely call them out in the chat. It's one of those things where there's just so many good craft distilleries these days, it's hard to try them all. Mm-hmm. But when I went to Middle West Spirits when I first moved to Ohio, and their bourbon was a little young, and I'm like, okay, this needs some more time, but I could see there's something here. But then I tried that stuff, and it was so unique and it was so different. I really loved it.
Yeah, it's my first time trying anything from them. I know I saw people in the comments on that video saying like, oh, the secret's already out about them. So I got to buy it up while I can because I want to try their other stuff now too.
Rocktown. Yeah, I've been hearing about Rocktown a lot. I think I got a Kelsey. Yeah, we got to let me know. I got to get a bottle of Rocktown for sure. Lindy's Cat, I poured some Dickel Tabasco just to see again for myself. I've been using it for Bloody Marys on the weekend. That's probably the best way to hide it, honestly.
I've seen a couple of those recommendations in the chat. I almost want to buy a bottle just for that. Is that weird? Because like I think it would be pretty dang good in a Bloody Mary.
All right, so I think a celebration tonight calls for some epic pours. So I need to find some top shelf stuff here that
Cheesy gold foil. Cheesy gold foil. Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I'm not going to get that one yet, but soon. I will do a turkey though. I did crack open my American Spirit.
Oh, nice.
So I think I'll go to this one here. The old 15-year Wild Turkey American Spirit.
I don't think I've never seen one of these, so I'm very excited to hear about this.
So this was the first bottle and bond ever released by American Turkey. The first and only bottle and bond until they released their 17-year last year. Mm-hmm. So this was supposedly, it's Jimmy Russell's favorite release that he ever did. So there's a nice little close-up of the bottle.
Oh, man.
It's a 15-year-old bottle and bond bourbon. So
I always like the ones that come in their own coffin.
But is it better than Dickel bottle and bond? Let's be real.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just kidding.
Happy 3 years, Jason. Sipping on the Russell's pick. Oh, awesome. Love the Russell's pick. Young Pei Chang, I love turkey. Yes, you do. Don't fall. You know what, guys? Just because you guys wanted me to fall, let's give it a go.
Oh boy.
I fell.
That's how you know you're having a good time.
I'll just say if you keep it up for 20 more years like that super chat earlier tonight said, there may be some more falls, some more serious falls in your future.
There might be. I got 2 more guests coming in tonight. We have my good buddy Top Shelf Dustin.
Cheers,
What's up,
guys.
Dustin?
Word.
And then we have also from Livewire Whiskey, it is himself, Mr. Whiskey Shits. There he is.
Hey.
What's up, everybody?
How you guys doing?
Good.
All right, guys. So tonight is a night of epic pours. What do you got in your glass?
Epic. Brian, what do you got, buddy?
I might have to go get some pours.
I just put a little Eagle Rare in there to start the night, and I'm using my Islands Crowded Barrel glass.
There you go.
So it's special because it's in the glass. Yeah, that's it.
I poured the Russell's 13.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting serious. Oh shit! Dustin's whipping out the turkey just for me.
Everyone's got turkey. You know what, Jason? Jason, give me 3 minutes. I will be back with the special turkey.
All right.
Dustin loves that saffle.
I do like the saffle a good bit.
So did you guys see? So Minnick picked the saffle over Pappy.
Wow.
When he I think he did a blind tasting and saffle beat out the Pappy, which I thought was really interesting.
Which Pappy? You know,
I gotta look back and see which one, but it beat it out.
Yeah, because I know like every year they seem to put out one, either the 20 or the 23, that's just like gross oaked, and you're just like, well, okay, that's not so good.
Yeah, the saffle is delicious. It has some really well-aged turkey in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's the man. It's the hot, buttery, sexy rolls. That's right. I added the sexy.
Ooh,
yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Thought I'd come on and do a little 3-year celebration sip of your favorite whiskey.
You're not going to sing, are you?
Not unless you ask me to.
John Perclay, sipping on the Maverick pick. Congrats on 3 years. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, dude, you got to put on a polo and pop the collar first. Come on.
Funny. All my polos are too small. The dryer shrunk them all. It's weird.
I've had that same problem the last couple of years.
I got my special turkey. This is the 1894. This is the New Zealand Australia exclusive. This is from our friend Patrick Starkey, and Patrick and Heather Starkey came all the way from Antarctica. This bottle went to Antarctica. So
yeah, I got one of those myself. That sticker is epic.
Yeah,
how many of those? How many of those did he bring back? I have one of those.
Really?
True story.
He had his comrades bring some down with him too. I think they were limited to how many bottles they could bring. So I don't know, but I got one too. This is my special turkey for tonight.
That's incredible.
Adam Hinson said a guy I know today found a Russell's Reserve 13 and an EHT barrel proof just sitting on the shelf in North Carolina. What?
Amy Bohm, you know what to do.
Blankertons. I see a horsey top in front of my buddy Hot Buttery Rolls there, and it's right. And the where it actually is positioned on your screen is a little bit mischievous. I'm just saying.
Is that better?
That is a new reference to having a horse.
Yes.
Something.
Yes. Not only do I have the Blanton's bottle, I also have the Blanton's Glencairn just because I know how much Jason celebrates the brand.
What's that about drinking Dickel? Sorry.
I actually, this might be the one time I'd rather drink Blanton's than that Dickel Tabasco.
Oh man!
But let's be honest, the Dickel clearly had a longer finish than the Blanton's.
It did. Honestly, it really did. A terrible, disgusting finish, but it definitely had a longer finish.
Hey, to each their own. I don't mind a Dickel finish.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Joe's in the house. What's up, Joe?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Jason.
How are you, bud?
What's up, buddy?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Doing good. What are you cracking open tonight?
I got some wild turkey rare breed.
Oh, rare breed rye. That's one of the giveaways tonight, folks. So
nice. Yep.
I see a lot of crazy stuff sitting on the shelf, but not an MSRP. All right, so this is something that I'm gonna be inserting a new segment to my live streams called "What Pissed Off Jason This Week." So I'm gonna do like a little intro for it and all that stuff. So I gotta say, what pissed me off this week is seeing the Warehouse C Colonel Taylor selling for $3,500. I saw a post of a guy that literally, I think it was kind of like a spoof on the posting. He basically turned the bottle around and he circled because it says 10 years. It's only 10 years old. So he circles it on the back of the bottle and then he faced it front and he's like, we're paying $3,500 for fucking Eagle Rare, assholes. And it sounds like are we paying for the turquoise lettering on the bottle?
but it's Warehouse C, the most famous third letter in the alphabet.
So Warehouse C, where every Colonel Taylor is aged anyway.
Man, that's. I mean, I used I'm going to piss the people off, but I used E.H. Taylor single barrel store pick today for an old fashioned. Like, oops, sorry. Like,
I mean, that's what made Buffalo Trace so popular, though, is their bourbons are really good mixed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just like
why they're so popular.
Yeah, it's great for what I paid for it. I mean, I wouldn't pay $3,000.
Thanks, Greg.
Blanton's is wonderful in Diet Coke.
Chief Devil, this won't make up for the 2015 World Series. My Royals over your mess. Oh, you bastard! You got to bring that up, Chief Devil. Just want to say congrats on 3 years drinking McKenna Bottle and Bond. Cheers, man. Love you. Thanks you so much. I appreciate that. All E.H. Taylor's a Warehouse C. So I feel like Blanton, Blanton's. I feel like Buffalo Trace is just giving us the finger at this point.
Yeah, they're just trolling us. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're like, let's see what these assholes will buy. We're gonna put Warehouse C on the front where it's all aged, and we're gonna actually only age it 10 years, just like Eagle Rare. We're actually going to fill the bottles with Eagle Rare, and let's see how much this goes for on secondary. Holy shit!
I think it's either they mailed it in, which probably not likely considering it's Buffalo Trace, or you're exactly right. That was a profiling exercise. They want to know exactly how far they can push the market.
Exactly.
But the thing is, though, they're not profiting off of it. That's the crazy thing. It's like the secondary market's profiting
They're selling them at $50 a bottle.
So, like, what are they getting out of that?
Well, they still charge $20 a bottle more than Eagle Rare. So,
oh my god, I still remember the time I had to explain to someone that Taylor door slightly ajar didn't actually exist. Yeah, that was like a fake. That was like a fake bottle that came up. Jared O'Connor, thanks so much, man. Cheers to you, bud.
Which, by the way, Jason, did you see Big League Bourbon pop open a Warehouse C?
I did. And
then chug it out of the bottle.
Yep. I mean, glory to him. That's awesome. Whiskey Encore. That's the famous Cheech.
Let me sit up. I was slouching. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You deserve it after that modding duty you did earlier.
Cheech,
oh my goodness.
Cheech and the mods. I just want to say thank you again for all that. That was probably one of the most disgusting displays I've seen in a chat. But I want to just say thank you to you guys for all you out there.
I love how quickly they gave up. That was the best part of it. Like they were here for a bit, and they were just like, "No, this mod team is too strong. We're heading
7
out."
different screen names.
Yeah, we're like, "Oh, yeah, 7's the best you can do." Just kidding.
Oh, wow. I switched where my laptop was sitting, so I'm reconnecting everything, and all of a sudden I get in and I'm like, the StreamYard link's gone. and this chat has got like 60 deleted messages. Like, what happened?
Oh, Cheech has the Mash and Journey Rye 3 blend.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I figure Rye 3 years. It's a Mash and Journey pick. Congratulations, Jason.
Yeah,
3
thanks.
years,
So
buddy.
that's another big thing that happened this year was the Mash and Journey, the way it took off, and we went from absolutely having no picks. Yeah, look at the birdie.
That cork pop was amazing, Cheech.
I did it right in front of the microphone.
We went
I'm
from
a
having
professional.
absolutely no picks to like now we have like 20 something picks coming out. It was insane. So and it's honestly all because of the viewers and everything. We wouldn't have that opportunity to pick some really unique stuff if it wasn't for you guys.
Like a release calendar or anything out there yet, Jason? Because you have so many bottles coming.
I have a spreadsheet, and I had spreadsheets. I hate them. So the fact that I made a spreadsheet, it goes to show you how many fucking releases we have. Scotch for Dummies, because you're the bourbon guru. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, guys. Stanley Wags. Just remember, if you run out of water, you can always drink Buffalo Trace or Blanton's to hydrate.
I do like to use Blanton's to cut down my Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered if it's a little too harsh, like first thing on a Saturday morning.
Of course.
So I want to pose
breakfast.
I want to pose a question to you guys, for all you guys that have had a chance to try maybe some, not maybe all, but some of the bourbons this year, the new releases, and just whiskeys in general. I felt this year, and I brought this up last night when I was doing my Patreon late night live stream. Like, to me, there haven't been many bourbons that I've tried this year that have, or whiskeys in general, that really kind of blew me away. I found most of the new releases this year, I don't want to say disappointing, but just kind of, I mean, yes, they're good, but nothing like extreme, like great. And I don't know if this is indicative of the oversaturation of the market, and we're seeing so many bourbons come out, so many sourced products. Everything is kind of starting to hit a plateau to me a little bit, which is why I think a lot of distilleries are going to the finishing route, because they want to create something different that stands out. But as far as straight bourbons, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I just don't feel like there's a lot of stuff that I've tried this year that's really wowed me. Even the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof series, the first two have been somewhat mediocre. So what do you guys think?
I'm trying to remember whether it started last year and if it would count for this year. But to me, the phenomenon of the 15-year non-disclosed totes, those were all such a blast for me. And they were not a wise fiscal choice, but they were great bourbon. And I chased down as many as I could get. I still lack a few, but like the Prideful Goat Batch 1 was exceptional.
So all that bean
Swinsons,
all that bean 15-year, you went after it.
Yeah, I went ham on it, and I don't regret it.
Honestly, though, those were great values for the most part. Most of them were. Some of them, the thing that pissed me off about those releases is like you had like bottles like Hunt and Gather, where you can buy for $120, the Doc Swinsons, and then you had Chicken Cock, who had the same exact shit, charging $250 for it.
Yeah, or
so
$300.
That was kind of my issue with it.
3 chords as well.
Yeah, they had 3 chords. The Whiskey Drummer they were 200 over 200 as well. So
and then Chris Hart out of Houston sold his for 105.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Lost Souls were like 120, 130. Those were really good.
Yeah, my favorite bourbon. Yeah, the most of the bourbons that I've loved this year has been picks, and not even our picks. I mean, just picks I've had have been exceptional. I think the amount of barrels and the people that are picking some of the stuff in today's market has been just phenomenal.
Yeah, I was trying to rack my
16 we picked up. Jason was pretty good.
Which one?
The Old Fitz 16, the decanter one.
That was definitely a standout this year. The Old Fitz. If I had to call out some standouts, it would definitely be the Old Fitz 16. The obviously the Russell's 13 was one of my favorites, and surprisingly, this Blue Note 17, which is basically it's Dickel's mash bill, but not put through the Lincoln County process. So you're getting all the sweetness of that high corn mash bill and the age without the vitamin minerality that usually you get with a Dickel product. So
have you tried any of the Stellum picks?
I haven't had the picks yet, but I mean those are all MGP. I mean it's MGP pick. There's so much friggin' MGP.
Well, Stanley mentioned the Remus 5. I haven't had a chance to try that. I bought a bottle, but it hasn't arrived yet. I've been hearing really good things about that one, so maybe that's a standout. I know you opened it up earlier. You said it doesn't have to be just bourbons. I was racking my brain. There's not a lot of bourbons, but I will say Blue Spot as a Irish whiskey was probably like a really big standout. That came out, I think March is when it hit, at least in my area. I would say that's probably at this moment probably my number one whiskey so far, but like there's a lot of time to hopefully have more bourbons out there.
Blake Anderson says Sazerac equals best marketing bourbon company, and yes, they are profiting. Anything they sell leaves the shelf. The reps can sell anything to stores. Absolutely,
that's true.
Very true.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, I think the Scotch market has been pretty weak this year too. I think really we've just not had a lot of special bottles this year. We've had a lot of
overall,
good stuff.
So Dustin, I don't know if you guys haven't watched Top Shelf Whiskey, I mean, Dustin and Mike, they do some really just incredible bottles that most of us either can't attain or can't afford. It's a little bit of both, but they break them down in such a great way that you get to kind of taste it through the way they're experiencing it. They recently did. If I have one video for you guys to watch from Top Shelf Whiskey, it's the Ardbeg taste through. Dustin, just go through the bottles you guys tasted in that blind tasting.
Yeah, so as a lot of people know, Ardbeg just released their 25-year-old, which is part of their old stills. So from that time when they were closed down, but the employees from Lefroy were going over there and still running the stills, just trying to keep them from rusting, basically. So during that series, they made a decent amount of whiskey that they've released since then, and so we went through and we reviewed the 21-year-old, the 22-year-old, the 23-year-old, the 25-year-old, which are all old still, and then we also brought in one of the new 19s, which is their new still, to try to compare it with something with a kind of a more modern still and close enough in age. And so we went through those. If you guys haven't had them, the 21 is just ex-bourbon casks, nothing fancy done to it. 23-year-old, which came out next, is finished in sherry casks. The 22, which came out after that one, they finished in a first fill or some kind of specialty bourbon cask for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 25 is, as far as I know, just ex-bourbon, but my God, is it a smoke bomb?
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that you said a lot of there's a good amount of folks out there, and for me that I believe for a good amount of time that the longer peated whiskey is aged, the smoke can kind of go away. And after tasting some of those older Ardbegs that I have the pleasure of tasting at Mike's house, that is not fucking true at all. I mean, you can get as much smoke from an ultra aged whiskey as you can from like the 5-year-old Wee Beastie. So,
yeah, I think we were kind of talking about this with Keith from Malted Man Cave, but what really happens in my mind is that all these other flavors start showing up too, and the peat kind of spreads around and it kind of gets involved in all those different flavors.
Yeah. This is a great question, actually, for all of you. The Mash and Drum, what was your surprise for the year? Mine was the Chattanooga Bottle and Bond. Great stuff. Let's go around real quick. What's been your surprise? Whiskey shit, you have a question?
Oh, yeah. Check backstage, buddy. Somebody's back there.
Oh, someone's back there? Who's back there? Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. It's Audriana.
Okay.
There he is?
I know,
what?
There he is. Wow.
He saw the purple hair.
I only saw the screen, Audriana. Then I scrolled down. I saw it was you. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Man.
That's not
trying
the
to bring some ass.
What happens is you have the row of people backstage, and then you're like on the bottom, and I only saw the top of someone's head.
I usually am. I'm usually at the bottom.
I didn't expect you to be coming on because you said you were busy. But thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, if I go quiet, it's because I'm typing in like I just did that one.
I was going to say you're busy with the super chats. Holy crap, you've been keeping up with all of this. You're amazing. And the freaking trolls, like
Wrench of the Night.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
well, and Cheech. You and Cheech, yeah.
Yeah, you and Cheech.
Well, there's lots of good wrenches. Donnie's here.
I'm sure Steve
Richie was doing it.
Steve A,
Yeah.
Richie.
I'm sure Steve A is dropping the hammer too, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was funny because you would see, this got deleted by a wrench, this wrench's name, and then it would change to this wrench's name.
Oh, I hate when it's always like someone already handled that comment. I'm like, no, I wanted to handle the comment.
That's right. She was busy kicking troll ass. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
So around the room here, what has been like a surprise whiskey for you this year? For me, I'm actually gonna say, I would actually put the Chattanooga Bottle and Bond up there. I did not know what to expect with that.
It's good.
But also the Dickel 15-year single barrel 103 proof, 104 proof one that I got. I did not expect it to be that good. That one fucking like floored me. I'm like, this is what is happening with Dickel. This is great. But I know the lower proof ones are like kind of ugh.
Yeah, they're pretty ugh.
But the higher proof ones come in are a lot nicer. And that Blue Note 17 was a really crazy surprise. Did not expect that type of flavor and viscosity from that at all. So, Brian, what do you got? What was kind of your surprise? It doesn't have to be anything new this year, just something you tried this year that you wasn't sure you were going to like and surprised.
It's definitely not. Yeah. You started talking about, what did you really like this year? I was like, I don't know. I didn't buy any of it. I can't. But there were a couple that came up when I was like looking at stuff I've done this year. I know I was very happy to get a chance to finally buy Four Roses Select, the official, the expensive one.
Oh, the small batch Select?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good.
Yeah.
I really like that one. And I was I already like Four Roses.
Highly underrated bottle that nobody talks about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, crap, now what have I done?
Yeah.
And another one was Alberta Premium. I got to try that. Someone donated it to the channel. That was crazy.
Oh, I've heard it. Yeah,
it's not easy to drink, but holy moly, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What about you, Dustin? We talked about a little bit about your disappointments. What's a Scotch or a whiskey or whatever you had this year that kind of surprised you?
I picked up the new Balvenie 21-year-old single barrel. Which, if you know Balvenie, they usually bottle 40, 43%, but the single cask stuff always comes in at 47.8. And that one I found for $250 from the UK, so we may see a higher price here in the States. But that price, that was a real impressive, really solid, just ex-bourbon cask matured whiskey that at that price point, I mean, it's almost unheard of these days from some of these higher-end distilleries.
Nice. I don't think I've seen that one yet. What about you? Cliff?
Yeah, I was quickly scrolling through my videos from the past year because that's a very intense question off the cuff. I will say though, I made sure that it was released this year. Four Gates Ruby Rice Springs, where they finished it in the port. It's like a port rum kind of cask situation. Oh my God. One absolutely blew me away. I had a sample of it. I had my friend Fred seek out a bottle of it for me. I was so excited for it. That thing blows away. Like if you're a fan of Midwinter's Night Dram, definitely try the Four Gate Ruby Rice Springs because that one is like that. I've heard several people say it's like Midwinter's Night Dram on steroids, and I 100% agree with that. So if you see that bottle, it's absolutely worth the almost 200 at this point. But dang, is it a good bottle?
That's honestly my favorite. That's my favorite Four Gate that they've ever done.
That's incredible.
Honestly,
their batch 12 was pretty good too.
Well, the batch 12 was pretty. The Kelvin Collab 3 was pretty damn amazing. Yeah,
I see that one. So,
hot buttery rolls. What do you got, man?
So you guys may laugh about this, but a whiskey that totally blew me away was Benchmark Full Proof, and I got super lucky that one of my awesome viewers sent the entire family of the new Benchmark bottles. And the top floor and the full proof were both really good. And I'm not saying they're amazing bourbons. I'm saying I was expecting Benchmark. Yes, that is a sleeper. And it was like, I want to say retail on it was like $16.
Oh yeah, no, I had the whole set too. Brennick, I saw Brian Brennick in the chat. He sent me the whole set. It was under $100 for the entire Benchmark lineup. For me, the bottle and bond was my favorite. Foolproof was a good second for that.
But I love 16 for the foolproof.
Yeah.
Oh, it was ridiculously cheap. It was so cheap.
It was ridiculous.
That's a 750 ml bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, the whole set was $100
for cask strength Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 1.
I'll bring you on somebody.
Hey guys, we got Dan and Julie Light in the house.
Almost Julie.
We have Dan.
Almost Julie. Julie's getting ready. What's up, guys?
Some water. What's up, man?
How are you? I like it.
Dan and Julie, what's up, you rock stars?
Not much. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks so much for the support and hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years is freaking crazy. I can't believe it.
That's awesome.
All right, so let's go to. So everything kind of shifted around. Let's see. Let's go to I Joe. What was the bourbon that you tried this year that kind of surprised you?
Pursuit United actually surprised me. I thought it was pretty good.
Is that batch 1 or 2?
I believe this is batch 2. It just became available, so I'm assuming it's batch 2.
Yeah,
it doesn't have it on the bottle.
Yep.
And so I got this off of Steelbacks.
Nice. That's right, everybody.
And,
it's like time. Like time has arrived.
Hey, speaking of
your guys' 4-gate was pretty good too. I got your guys' yours and Scott's 4-gate.
Yeah, that 4-gate pick turned out incredible. We love it. Actually, Dustin has one.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I missed out on that one.
It's so velvety on the texture. I was not expecting that.
Really
especially for a toasted rye.
Yeah.
I bought one of like the bourbons that were toasted, and I mean it's okay, but it's a little harsh and.
Yep.
That thing was so like creamy.
Yeah. Whiskey shits. What do you got, man? What was your surprise so far you tried this year?
I was just gonna say some cask strength Irish. I'm not a big Irish whiskey guy, but I got my first Redbreast 12 cask and a Blue Spot this year. They're both super good.
Cask strength Irish changes the game. Like if people have not tried cask strength Irish whiskey, like
it does. I mean, anybody that hasn't had a good cask strength Irish whiskey does not know what they're missing.
For sure. Yeah.
Cheech, what do you got, bud? What was your kind of one of your favorite surprises this year so far?
You say surprise. Is that good or bad? Because I might have one for every category.
It could be good or bad. It depends.
I was surprised that Discovery 5 wasn't better.
Yeah.
Just surprised it wasn't better. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my negative comment. And then I would say I got my first Obtainium light whiskeys this year, but I also got the Nassau Family Reserve bottles. They're American whiskey, in particular the ADHD blend.
Oh, that thing is so delicious.
So good. I brought it to the Schlammering at Shane Long's house, and we cracked that bottle there, and it barely any of it came home with me. But I finished
where does Mellow Corn stand? Right, so it's like a great bottle for the money.
It's not bad. Mellow Corn's not bad.
It's like going to a Globetrotter game in here. Congrats on 3 years in the M&J prosperity, Jason. Oh, thank you so much, Ethan. Appreciate it, man.
I wonder what the Globetrotter comment is. Is it because we're moving around so much? Is it the weave? It's the weave.
It's because you keep playing. Keep playing with your balls.
There's so many greats on one team right now. We're just,
Oh.
Also, that's a nice shirt you're wearing there, Chris.
Yeah. All right, Whiskey Mountains. What was your surprise? And I'm gonna take a real wild guess that it was not a rye whiskey.
In shocking news, it was not a rye whiskey.
Chattanooga rye.
Was it Knob Creek? Oh my god, my shocker was just Knob Creek. It was just so good.
Turns out Knob Creek's the best. I think my negative, and I'm the only one, is that I was surprised how much I really don't like Chattanooga 111.
Really?
I think I'm not into my grains being malted, and it just gives a funky note for me, and it stuck out like crazy.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I've totally people that just the malted or the high malt type of mash bill. It definitely doesn't agree with some people for sure.
Yeah. So I think it just like I think it just sticks out and overrides any other flavors in a whiskey. But I think my surprise, and it was one we found in Vegas, was an Old Elk pick. So we had gotten just like some kind of regular, I think it was just a straight bourbon after your stream with Old Elk, and it had been really sweet for me. But then we picked up this Old Elk pick while in Vegas, and I mean, it's just one of my favorite things I've ever sipped. It's so good.
Well, we'll have to get you. Actually, speaking of Old Elk, Dan and Julie actually helped with our Old Elk picks that we did for the Mash and Journey Club. It was pretty funny, and Dan and Julie, you probably remember, we were tasting through the wheated bourbon, and we were all of us were about that really good, like one that had a little bit of a smoky note to it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Scott was just freaking like, I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know if I can do it.
That was a pretty good spot.
Yeah. And
just like him.
yeah, I sounded just like him. I know.
Dead on.
And yeah, Dan and Julie were all about it. And then the more I tasted, I was like, damn, this thing is freaking, it's so different and so delicious. So we grabbed it, and Scott was like, okay, I'll get it. So, okay, I'll get it.
Well, he's still supposed to send me his sample bottle. He never showed up.
Because he
Which
hates
one?
it so much. He didn't want to finish a sample of it.
Yeah, I told him to do. Well, okay. Well, I'll send you the rest of mine.
It's okay.
I know they sent us two. Remember, we were missing.
That's right. You were missing one of them.
One, yeah.
Double of that.
And I was like, I'm fine with that. Good.
Well, when you guys, when the old elk drops, we'll everybody that helps with the pick gets the links first to order what they want. So you guys,
yeah, we're excited.
yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Really,
Jason.
really
Jason, is Old Elk, are any of the picks Greg's stuff from Old Elk, or are they all still MGP?
It's so from what he said, it was a little bit of a blend of both.
Okay.
So it's mostly it's MGP, but it's a proprietary mash bill.
Yeah.
That he uses to blend with some of the MGP stuff. So, and then that makes sense. He has such a good relationship with them, obviously, that he could probably just go to them, hey, we need this, this, and this. But for him to kind of create his own mash bill, what he wanted to do is kind of what makes Old Elk stand out. The interesting thing too, and to Adriana's point, it's the high malt. There's a very high malt content in what Old Elk does, which I think adds to that easy drinking type of profile that it has. So not many people realize that. So I think when people try Old Elk for the first time and they see how easy it is to drink, it's got a lot of malt in it, which you don't see a lot if you just look at straight Kentucky bourbon mash bills. Malt usually very, very little. You're looking anywhere from 1 to maybe even 6%. But I think he's like at 20-something% for malt content in his bourbons. So it's interesting.
I think that's where the store pick really notched, brought it up a level, was because the regular one off the shelf was low proof, and so it just didn't have the spice that that I think really balances out the sweetness well.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you brought in the proof, then it was just like now you had all this flavor punching through without it being the smoothness kind of comes off for me as just overly sweet and not interesting enough, I think. So with the picks, and being a high proof, it was just like, oh, okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. And it's still a really interesting and unique mash bill that's different than other bourbons you're going to get.
Yeah. So Julie and Dan, what have been kind of your, like I mentioned earlier, there hasn't been a ton of bourbons this year, like new releases that have really stood out. I mentioned a couple. I would even throw the Old Carter, batch 9 in there, which is one that I really loved. But I know you guys are big fans of them. What have been a couple bottles that have actually stood out to you this year, and ones that have been surprises?
Well, the stood out would have to be, first of all, you mentioned Old Carter, but for them to release, that many 4 bourbons and 2 or whatever American whiskeys at the same time, that in itself was pretty incredible, And,
it's pretty nuts.
And those, the 2 American whiskeys, I would say, obviously that's a standout for me, but not a surprise, because we've grown like you're expecting to love that product when it comes out. I guess like Cheech, our surprise, and most people in here know this, our surprise on the disappointing bottle was our bottle of Russell's 13 we did not like at all. And on the bad side, and I guess maybe just because it's right on my mind, we just did a review on the, what is that, Templeton? No, what was it? Templeton?
The Templeton.
Yeah, the Templeton
10-year.
That came out. And I know there's a lot of haters of Templeton because of what they did in the past and a lot of
yeah.
But that 10-year is absolutely fantastic bottle.
Yeah, I have it right here. I'm going to be doing a full review of this one. It's a fantastic rye. I totally agree with you. It's everything MGP that you would expect in a rye, but just like a little bit more depth to it, which I really like.
So that'd probably be, for me, I don't know why I didn't expect to love it. 10-year-old MGP. I should have known better, but it's fantastic. So that would probably be mine. What about you on the good side? Anything you can?
Oh dear God, I was only thinking about the Russell's 13. So that came out this year.
Yeah. Well, it could. Yeah,
probably the Old Carter. I mean, on the 8, batch 8 bourbon. That's going to be my jam for this year.
Come up with another one here if I can answer it again.
But Dan and Julie, were you really surprised that the Old Carter was good?
Oh yes, he's going to be surprised. Oh yeah, and the Nulu. That would be a surprise because I didn't know anything about Nulu. You're right.
Well, I mean,
I just gotta call you out.
Yeah,
I was not a fan of Nulu, but having so many good Nulu picks between the channels that have done it, and then local liquor stores we know that have done Nulu picks, and I have loved every single one I've had. And before this year, I wouldn't even have drank a Nulu or tasted it, and now I'm just become a huge fan.
I think Nulu and Starlight have kind of wowed me, as well as some of the stuff coming out of ASW, out of Georgia. They're just making incredible stuff. I mean, this is all grain. I mean, Nulu sources, but at least Starlight and ASW are, doing grain and glass stuff, which is pretty amazing. I've talked with Dustin, about Old Carters and how, Dan and Julie, you guys have a lot of Old Carters like I do. I think the American whiskeys is like, if you're going to spend the $200 on one of their bottles, the bourbons are great, but I think the American whiskeys is where they excel. That's worth the money. What do you guys think about that?
We agree.
Yeah.
I go kind of in order now. There's several batches of bourbons that are out of this world, as you know. I mean, the single single 23.99, the Railbird pick, probably in that order. And then, batch 5 bourbon, I like 8 and 10. But the American whiskeys, there's not a batch. Like you, I have every batch American whiskey, and they're all fantastic. And I've said before, I'd almost give up bourbon for American whiskey. I mean, I could just drink American whiskey, light whiskey, almost exclusively.
Yeah. So, Sean Schaefer, if you were recommending 2 bottles of Old Carter, what would you go for? Bourbon, American, and one of each. As far as what's available today, if you're looking at the newer batches, American whiskey batch 6, and for me, bourbon either 8 or 9. We're kind of like
on a single barrel if I could myself.
Yeah, the 13-year single barrels are absolutely delicious too, but I don't think they've released any new ones.
They're almost gone.
They're all gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw another good suggestion in the chat for surprises. Blake Anderson says barrel seagrass. That actually, I agree. I really love that one. That one was really interesting.
That was a funky freaking ride.
It was weird, but I loved it.
Actually, a surprise for me that was actually pretty funny was when Julie and Dan, they sent me that rye flight, and there was the Boss Hog that they sent me was actually pretty damn interesting and good. I still hate the price of it, but the one that they sent me was really delicious.
Which one was it?
Really count,
was it the Samurai Scientist?
Last year.
It was, what was the last one? Was it the Magellan?
The one we sent you was
Magellan's Atlantic,
which is the MGP, which is why you liked it.
That's why I liked it. Okay, there you go.
That's a Cabato.
But I got to give you credit. You were stuck true to your roots. You picked the Michter's first. The toasted. The barrel strength or the toasted rye. One of the Michter's products.
Talking about the whole.
And you loved. I know, but there was a Michter.
And the lock stock and the lock stock and barrel rye you sent me was one of my. It was like a surprise pick. I really liked that one.
Well, very similar. That's Alberta. It's in it also. So,
what is American whiskey compared to bourbon and rye? American whiskey normally is. For the most part, American whiskey is going to be aged in a used barrel rather than a new barrel, which makes it American whiskey rather than bourbon.
It can be a blend too, right?
Yeah, a blend can make up the difference as well. The American whiskeys for the Old Carters in general, they will have a lot more of the light whiskey blended into it to bridge the gap between the older and the younger whiskey. I think, however, I think that's what makes the American whiskeys from Old Carter stand out. I think, they do an incredible job of blending that together and bridging that gap with using the light whiskey, which makes them stand out. And it's always
all toasted barrels.
Yeah, and they're all toasted barrels. They're usually very sweet because it has a high corn content. But yeah, for the most part, you're looking at a used barrel rather than a new barrel.
Yeah, their use of bourbon in those really is a deviation from some of the light whiskey that's been coming out too, where it adds a lot more depth.
Yeah, a light whiskey is distilled higher than 160 proof, and it's normally anywhere from 98 to 99% corn in the mash bill. Plus, it's aged in a used barrel, usually for a very long time because it needs to be. It needs to get to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years to get that flavor from a used barrel than an older barrel. So, the blends that they make are really incredible. Let's see here. Yeah, all Makers is underrated. You guys feel like Maker's Mark's underrated?
A little bit.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that actually.
Yeah.
I just know I like the cask strength. Definitely.
Yeah, I
gotta say, I love what they're doing with the FA R2D2 series. I do like it.
Hey, and those are the first ones that I've seen them actually sell out of. Like, I don't think I've ever not seen any Makers on the shelves except for those.
Yeah.
I love the wood finishing series. I think it's something unique, and it just brings a cool flavor profile. Yeah.
Can we get some love for Old Forester Barrel Proof Rye and pick for bottle of the year so far? You don't like it, give it to me. It's not that it's tried it. Whiskey Mountain, no.
Nope.
I'd like to find it.
It's a delicious barrel proof rye. Just the problem is that barely anyone gets to try that stuff. It's
I never even seen it like
really
anywhere remotely.
Really limited. That's the problem.
Whiskey Shits, you got to try that, right?
Yeah, that's the one William brought, and it's really good. It wasn't as good as others other cast strength ryes we've had, but it's good. It's good stuff.
Is it similar to the non-barrel proof rye from Old Forester? Like flavor wise, because that was pretty unique, I would say.
Profile wise, but it's so hot. Like,
does it have that like youthful metallic
so much
thing
burn on the end
that the rye does?
I thought at least the sample I got, but the sample I got was from the damn distillery, so it was
handpicked.
It might have been a real. It might have been a real good barrel there.
We got 2 samples of it right there.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I can't. I mean, the bourbons that I've had from the Old Forester, the bourbons, the barrel strength have been. Most of them are hot fired, but a couple of them that I've had have been really good. I think actually Keith Schmidt, if he's. Yeah, that was a total hiccup. If Keith
another.
Yeah, I'm a little drinking.
Yes, we're gonna. I know I said 20 years for the next fall, but it might be 20 minutes. Who knows?
Right. What does Drunk Kermit sound like?
Oh no.
You want to hear Drunk Kermit? Okay.
Jason, I really wanted you to do your Dickel tasting, the first one you did when you cracked the bottle from DCA. I wanted you to do that as the Valley Girl. I wanted you to react to the Dickel as the Valley Girl. Don't drink any more of that stuff ever.
Dickel Tabasco as the Valley Girl.
I mean, I got some Dickel with you.
Yeah,
Jason,
she would do it. The Valley Girl will just kill over and die.
Why do you always have Dickel ready?
Like, am I fucking thought?
Adriana, why do I not always have Dickel ready? Let's be real.
Always pulling out your Dickel.
I'm all, you know what? I'll play on other people's stream. I don't pull out my Dickel on my own
chat,
stream.
I would ban you.
All right, guys. So real quick, before we get to the giveaways here, what bottles are upcoming that you guys are looking forward to? Anything on the horizon? So for me, I'm really interested in the Wild Turkey 1, and a toasted Wild Turkey both frightens me and intrigues me.
Yeah,
it's intriguing.
And also I haven't heard anything about it, but the Little Book. The next Little Book,
number 5.
I'm curious what that blend is going to be, and also this is going to be the year that I'm going to get a King of Kentucky, come hell or high water. I'm going to get a bottle of King of Kentucky somehow this year. I'm probably going to have to go on secondary for it. I'm going to hate myself, but I need to have that bottle in my collection somehow.
He's got a few backups. He can sell you one.
Well, I love how everyone thought that was going to be your bottle that you splurged on. I was watching the stream the other night, and you're like, "That's what I splurged on." It was just KOK.
Everyone said King of Kentucky, King of Kentucky. No, it ended up being this one. So
Jason's already had like 5 or 6 ounces of King Kentucky from me. It's not like I haven't shared it with him.
Yeah, but Dustin, it's like if I was Superman, like Dustin has a little bit of like kryptonite around his bottles of King Kentucky. You can only get so close to them.
I had to look to see if my camera was panned out because Joe Locke typed something about Four Roses 19 and 20 and how good they are, and that's what Julie and I got, 19 and 20, right?
Oh shit! Look at that.
Spying on us right now. We can't even.
I'll actually, I'll join you guys in on that one. I'll grab my 20 and have it with you. I love it.
That 20 really opened up
for a bottle. We're waiting. I mean, I'm hoping the toasted release. There's barrel the Michter's 10 bourbon this year. I'm hoping is better than last year, and really excited about the toasted release this year. And then of course, in a couple of months, they're either releasing the M20 or 25. I'm not sure which this year. I think they're going to the 25 again like last year. So just like your King of Kentucky, I'm hoping to get – we got one last year at SRP, and I'm hoping to get one this year.
A 20 or 25?
I don't know. I tried to find out which one they're releasing. I think they're releasing 25 again, but we got a 25 last year. It's about half empty. I'm hoping to –
Is that like $2,500 for those?
Well, MSRP was $9.99, which is what I paid for it, but they're up in the fives now, like $5,500. I think.
I was talking MSRP, so that's good.
Thanks, Hot Buttery Sexy.
Because it's $600 for the 20, right?
The 20 is $8.99 and $9.99 for the 25.
I feel like the theme of like what we're excited for is like toasted, because I'm excited for the new Parker's Heritage, the wheat one, because I mean the freaking toasted bourbon was amazing.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that release.
So good. Thank you for that sample, Clifton.
Toasted bourbon was incredible. Toasted rye was really good too. So toasted wheat, I'm so excited for that one too.
Did anybody order that Penelope toasted?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Penelope is starting.
I missed it.
Penelope did a small vertical of toasted releases, and yeah, I mean those are 4-grain toasted bourbons, so I'm curious how those would taste. It'd be pretty cool.
That Master's Keep toasted got me really curious.
Yeah, me too, man.
Me too.
Like I said, I'm both intrigued and also very frightened.
Speaking of frightened and intrigued, what about that toasted Basil Hayden's coming?
Oh, yeah.
So a friend just got that, and they found it yesterday, and they said it's awful.
I was going to say I'm more frightened of that one than I'm excited.
Oh, wait, but Julie, there's actually brown rice bourbon blended in that. Come on,
that you would think that would improve it, right?
You know what? If Basil Hayden, if they're like, you know what, we're gonna like screw with everybody. We're gonna put a cast strength toasted Basil Hayden out there. You know what? I would try it, but other than that, I'm not gonna try it.
Still 80.
Russell's 13.
Yeah. I Basil
Hayden's is the LaCroix of bourbon.
Oh god!
I got to try casting 10-year-old Basil Hayden. It's delicious, by the way.
No, really interesting, Dustin.
It's ridiculous that they don't put out one of those. It is so good,
man.
Yeah, like Dustin knows a guy at freaking Jim Beam, and he gets to try some of that. I mean, the only thing I've ever had that's actually barrel strength Basil Hayden was in the
Little Book 3,
the Little Book 3, which is the Road Home.
Which is great, by the way. I just killed my bottle of that like a week ago.
Which is a freaking great release.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was great.
Yeah, because I had the Baker's 13. I had the Basil Hayden casting before the one came out, but the other one obviously never got released. And Basil Hayden was better. It was so good.
Tim Evans is sipping the Penelope toasted now. Popham says BH toasted is literally on secondary.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's when, like I said, I was going to leave the bourbon community if Basil Hayden was ever secondary. I think it's my exit.
We've jumped the shark.
Aren't the 10s already secondary?
That's it. Tomorrow, Bourbon Bites is going to be gone from you.
Bourbon Bites officially is now doing mezcals, guys.
Hey, I like mezcal, so I would not be opposed to that.
And rum.
Yeah, the thing with Basil Hayden is you're paying $40 for an 80 proof bourbon. Like, what the fuck?
It's a really nice label.
But honestly, if you look at the latest, if you look, I'm gonna get like geeky on you. If you look at the latest like sales data, Basil Hayden is still in the top 15 bourbon most bought. It blows my mind.
So's Bud Light.
Well, you know what? How many conversations I've had with with non-bourbon drinkers and they say like, "Hey, what's your favorite bourbon?" I've heard Basil Hayden's out of so many people, like at least 3, like that's like their favorite bourbon ever, and they're like, "Oh, my favorite bourbon is Basil Hayden." I'm like, "Good for you, you know, that's awesome."
I love Basil Hayden. I love that Basil Hayden. It's so smooth.
Is it because it goes with like their Gucci purse or something? Like, that's the only thing I can.
I mean, this is a very butch guy, so like probably not.
All right,
now his Gucci belt.
You know what? I'm in California. I'm in California. Anything happens.
$5 from Jared O'Connor to HBR to sing a little bit of Creed right now.
Hell
you're
yes.
on, you're on, buddy. Give us a little arms wide open.
Come on, it doesn't take more than $5.
I was just thinking that.
I was trying to think of something clever to do with arms wide open for your anniversary, but I'm not drunk enough to make sense right now. So. Hold me now. We're 6 minutes from the edge, and I'm drinking. Maybe 6 minutes ain't so long now. Cheers, kids.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes.
That was beautiful. But I got to tell you guys, so the night after.
I think that's a great way for me to leave. The whiskey dick would like to jump in, so I'm going to jump out, guys. Hey, cheers, Jason. Congrats on 3 years, buddy.
Right. Thanks, man. Thanks for all your love and all your support, and can't wait to collab with you again. Take care, guys.
And all the butt dicks. Later.
Call me Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah. So as Chris was leaving, he the night after we did the bourbon draft, he literally left me a voicemail. Like he's like, "I'm so sorry. I got drunk last night. I don't know what happened." And then all of a sudden you hear Creed playing. It was the greatest voicemail I ever got.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's the best.
For $5 super chats to Jason right now, I'll leave you your own voicemail of your own. Just send me an email.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
If anyone gets a voicemail from Chris, you have to play it.
I need to sit
I was gonna say that's gonna be my new ringtone if I get one.
Cameo?
What's that?
Is he on Cameo?
I don't know. Dustin, what do you got there, bud?
Yeah, so I wanted another. This was a surprise for me as well this year. Now these, I think this is an ongoing, very slow release. These are pretty hard to get, but the whole group was talking about cask strength Irish before, and this is the best Irish whiskey I've ever had, bar none. Not red.
I just see a 17. I see a 17 on that, and I've never heard of a 17-year-old cask strength Irish whiskey. So bring it. What is this?
It's the Irishman. It's a 17-year-old. They're all single barrels.
HBR. You gotta leave a voicemail for Will Henderson.
It's finished in the most epic, beautiful, perfect sherry casks I've ever experienced. And the whiskey's so dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and toffee, and then it complement with this freaking sherry. Donald Rance, the Irish whiskey Yoda, sent me a sample of his bottle, and I found one of these on an island out in the middle of nowhere that they would ship to me.
Holy crap, Donald! I need to hit up Donald right now because I'm like, wait, or actually, Dustin, do you want to come on my channel and like send me a sample of that? That would be really great.
Let me tell you, I am definitely on the hunt for another bottle. I'm pretty sure I paid a premium for this that I wish I had.
We got the whiskey.
I'll hit up Donald. Don't worry,
guys. We got the whiskey.
Donald's got another bottle coming. Actually,
we got the whiskey champ in the house. It's popping. Don't watch him.
What's up?
What's going on?
A lot of titles there.
Yeah, Troy.
What's going on, Troy?
Right?
World champion.
God, best there is, best
I'm
there
on,
was.
I'm on pour number 5, so I thought I'd join up in here.
I love how he counts.
I would have lost count by then, buddy.
I'm on a Parker. The last year's Parker's. Parker's a heavy char 10.
Oh, that's so good.
You jerk.
Oh, dude, love that. Stanley Wag says, looking forward to the new BH Basil Hayden points of interest. Hell, and I want my voicemail, but Eddie Vedder, just breathe. I gotta tell you, if I see that Basil Hayden toast, I'm gonna buy it because I'm gonna review it and I want to taste it.
Definitely.
I think it's $50 retail, and it was going.
Holy no! You know what, Jason? I respect you more than just skip it, man.
Just let it go.
Just disappointed, man.
You know what? I won't do a 4. If I don't, Can I not do a full review? Just open it on a live stream and try it.
Just say no. I mean, I just watched ADHD. I don't know how many of you guys saw ADHD Whiskey's video. I think it was from earlier today where he had the new
Dickel 8-year.
The new Dickel 8-year bourbon, and like as soon as he said tastes like Dickel, I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you.
Yeah, see, I mean, honestly, the I had that right here. The Dickel bourbon 8-year was, it definitely had a Dickel type of quality to it, but like if you've tried the Dickel 11-year, the last year the Bottle and Bond had way more like bourbon style notes to it.
I'm gonna kill that tonight with you, Jason. So
there you go.
Don't you worry.
I need a full explanation from Bourbon Bites on his Dickel love. I need the full.
Oh, honey, it's not that kind of Dickel love.
Actually, if you could, how about
There's various
mime
reasons.
it out for us?
Look. I'll be honest. I got girls and guys that come over all the time that have never drank whiskey in their life, and I love bringing out Dickel, and I let them nose it, and then all of them say the same. They're like, "This tastes and smells like vitamin. What is this shit?"
Let me be clear. Let me set the record straight.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that,
Okay.
Hot Buttery Rolls needs to leave Matt Porter 5 voicemails. and Dan, can we make it clear that they all have to be 5 different songs?
Absolutely. At the
Yes.
same day too, like annoyingly.
On the
so.
same day. I'm gonna text his ass right now and tell him.
Hey guys, we're gonna have to jump off, but thanks for having us on. Congratulations, man.
Happy anniversary.
Very happy for you. Love you
Thanks,
all.
guys.
Good hanging out, guys.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
By the way, one of the songs has to be Stairway.
No.
All right, I'm
Cheech's
texting.
favorite song.
So Cliff, you explain to Troy your love for Dickel.
Yeah.
And then after the explanation's over, we're gonna start winding it down here. We're gonna get into the giveaway. So
Oh, don't worry. Your video's gonna be canceled by YouTube by the time I finish. Don't worry. So, my love for Dickel is more of a metaphor, dare I say. There are some Dickels I enjoy. I like the 11-year Bottle and Bond. I like the Dickel Rye for a budget rye. I don't like the vitamin note. As Adriana was alluding to earlier, there are other types of Dickel that I tend to prefer in my life.
Like his husband.
Like my husband. Thank you, Adriana. I hope they
got
caught
you.
that. But for Jason, I'll drink all the Dickel he wants me to.
That's love right there.
All right. I love you, man.
You know, the combination of the whole voicemails and then seeing this guy with the WWE belts reminded me of something funny. Did you know you can actually get like professional wrestlers to like make short videos for you and send to your friends for their birthdays?
Dude,
Cameo.
you not only do that, you can do like movie stars. I mean,
You can get Star Trek people to do it.
Yeah, you can get
I had a buddy of mine for.
Of course, you would know that.
For one
I don't know
guy's
that.
birthday, he sent him a video of JR in the ocean making a very insider joke reference to Poseidon, god of the sea, while he was swimming. It was genuinely epic.
You can do
Shit, guys, we got the dictionary. Here he is.
Oh, I literally just messaged him. I was like, "Are you in the waiting room? Where are you?"
I heard people were talking about Dickel, and my ears.
I've sold more whiskey dictionaries in Louisiana.
He's frozen.
Bill,
I'm frozen.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
What is the?
We're hearing that Bill has Dick Ul star.
So that's a good question for for Cliffy there. What is the best example of Dickel that you think?
Man, other than Tabasco, I'm just kidding. No.
Taste or presentation.
You nailed it. The 11-year Bottle and Bond. I haven't had this year's Bottle and Bond, the new 13-year, but the 11-year Bottle and Bond is the best Dickel I've had in my life.
I would agree. The 11-year Bottle and Bond and the high proof 15 years that have released this year, the single barrels have been the best. Yeah.
You know what, Jason? I need to have you on a stream because I have 4 different 15+ year Dickel samples in front of me, and I haven't really gotten into them. So, Jason, I need to have you on my channel and talk through these. You gotta convince me on a good Dickel.
Let's do it.
One thing I'll give Barrel Bourbon is, man, they know how to blend the Dickel. I'll give them that. They can barrel craft spirits can blend that Dickel to where. God, now I'm laughing just saying it now.
But see, that's what I had hoped that
He's blushing.
That's what I had hoped Barson Bourbon Company would have done this year, like with the Discovery Series 5. I was like, oh, it's Dickel, no worries. They're like so good at blending, but man, it was a disappointment for me as well. I forgot who said that.
I think Discovery. I think it was a great. Cliffy. I think it was a great blend. I think it was a great blend for the Discovery 5, but I just think it was flat. There wasn't. I didn't get that punch of flavor like from the 4 and the 3 and even the 2 that you got.
But this was the first time they put Dickel in it, right? Am I wrong with that? Or
no, first time.
Well, Blue Note 17. I mean, yes, but no. I mean, yeah, it's a great bottle, but it's not Dickel because it's not in that charcoal. It doesn't go through the charcoal mellowing, so I don't think you can really count that one.
Blue Note 17 would be like Robert Griffin.
Thanks, Caleb.
Rookie year. You're gonna think it's great, and then you go taste the other Dickel and it's garbage.
So real quick, Bill, while we're getting ready to do the giveaways, what has been your biggest disappointment and your biggest surprise this year so far?
Oh boy. Okay. Oh man, that's a good question.
This is what you get for joining so late, Bill. Bill, you got to be on
now
it.
You better be ready.
Man, dude.
Keep it going. Give me 30 seconds to just look at what the hell I've even done this year.
All right, while we're doing that, I'm going to get the super chats ready here to do the giveaways. The first bottle we're going to give away tonight is the Rare Breed Rye. Adriana, are you keeping track? Do you have the names?
Yeah, 288.
200.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Jason, are we shutting down entries at this point before?
I think any entries we get now are just for big thank yous. But right now, 288 is where we're going to stop for the giveaways.
Well, that's one way to celebrate 3 years on Whiskey Tube. Congratulations, Jason. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. It was a great night, man. All right.
Man,
and you said the first bottle going up is what?
The Rare Breed Rye. I'm going to be giving away this beautiful Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. From what I hear, this is a kind of hard thing to find a little bit. So
it's delicious.
It comes and goes in Louisiana. I mean, when it comes in waves. But once it's gone, you don't see it again for like a month, 2 months, and then it comes again, and then it goes.
So let's go to let's see here. Brian, why don't you call out a number between 1 and 288?
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
No pressure, Brian. There is no wrong answer.
Numbers.
No, there's no wrong answer. Just pick a number.
I'll just say 77. I like sevens.
77. Who do we got? Whiskey Mountains. Adriana, 77. Who's the winner?
I got a scroll.
Reggie Jackson.
Darrell Stewart.
Darrell
won? Oh, shit.
Congrats, Darrell.
Congrats, Darrell.
Reggie Jackson.
Cheers.
Good call out on that.
Darrell Stewart. Congrats, buddy. That's awesome. All right, Darrell. I'm friends with him on Facebook. If he doesn't hear this, I'll contact him.
Who said Reggie Jackson's number? That's a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
I didn't finish. I was going to say that's the year that Reggie Jackson hit 4 home runs in the World Series. That's where I was going with that. Other people were talking. Darrell Stewart's still in chat.
It's also the year I was born.
Yeah, he taps out. So.
It's also pretty good. It's a good year because it was the year I was born, and also Star Wars came out. Not bad.
Yeah. One of those things is good.
For reference, I was born on July 7th.
All the things.
77.
All the things in 77. All good things. Everything's coming up 77, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, I told my wife how old you were the other day. She couldn't believe it. She was like, "There's no way he is that old." I was like, "No,
he's
getting
that old.
Swole now. He's getting swole. The numbers come down. That's what happened."
There's no way. There's no way. It's like kind of a compliment. It's like there's no way he's that old.
That's kind of a compliment.
He looks too good, but he's also a liar.
A liar.
He's trying to make people think he knows more about whiskey by being older.
All right, now
doesn't work for me,
Dustin. We're gonna give away the Weller 10. We're gonna give away the Weller 107. Let's go to Cliffy. You're the next one in the chat. You're the next one on screen. So why don't you pick a number between 1 and 288, buddy?
Oh man, you know what?
And 77's taken.
I gotcha. To stick with the Dickel theme, but switching up a bit, we're gonna go with 169.
Oh man.
169.
You stole my number.
For the Pickle Fans, it is Matt Myers.
Matt Myers.
Congrats, Matt.
Congrats, Matt.
Matt Myers, you just won yourself a Weller 107 Antique. Still probably, I think, the best value in Weller, I think, overall.
Mm-hmm. You might have won yourself a 69 too, so if you're interested, hit me up.
and apparently, you're also going to get a little bit of Dickel from Cliff. So
whole new show.
All right, so
just go on his
next up,
OnlyFriends.
next up, we'll have. Let's see here. We'll get Dustin to pick this one because it's a Russell's Reserve pick. I know how much he loves turkey. So Dustin, why don't you pick a Russell's Reserve? This is going to be the next pick. This is one of my favorite. I have a few of these. I figured I'd give one up tonight for one of you viewers. It's from Warehouse G. Absolutely delicious pick. Dustin, why don't you pick a number between 1 and 288?
Let's go with Wine Dine and 96.
See what you did there.
96.
Is this when the couple is mad at each other?
Yeah, they would be that as far away as possible. It's like, nope.
That's actually what happens when you fall out of your bed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You just flip positions.
So the winner for the Russells is Brett Marquardt.
Oh, Brett.
Brett.
Big brains on Brett.
Yeah, Brett. Nice.
Score, Brett. I
Brett
expect a
Marquette
sample.
comes in with the he comes in. He's winning the Russell Reserve single barrel Warehouse G. Brett's always in the chat. Really glad he won. That's awesome. All right, so next up we're gonna do a barrel pick from the Mason Journey. So I'm gonna pick a number. I'm gonna pick number 118. So 118 will be the next one, and it'll be a Mason Journey barrel pick of my choice. You might get the 4-gate, you might get a Woodinville. You don't know what you're gonna get, but it's gonna be a pick.
Surprise.
Okay, this I feel like is a very well-deserved person because they've helped me a lot. Will Henderson.
Oh!
Congrats, Will.
Congratulations.
Way to go,
Congrats, Will.
Will Henderson, I think, has all the picks. I don't know what to get him now.
Well, whatever his favorite is. Like, can I have another?
From Bourbon.
He said, "Send it down."
You can't have too much whiskey.
He gets whatever the next release is sent to
Will
him.
Henderson will get the pick. Okay, I got you, Will. I think I know what I'm going to send you, buddy.
Hey, can I say
right.
real quick? I'm trying the Disco 5, a little sample, and I'm not hating it.
I don't think I hate
I gotta
it.
say, the Disco 5 nose is incredible, but I think it falls on the palate, it falls flat.
Like if I'm trying to ignore
More on
the
the
Dickel
finish.
note, if I ignore the Dickel
That
note,
too.
it's a decent whiskey. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just if you're opposed to that note, I don't like it.
Well,
I wouldn't call it a hitter, but I think it's decent, right? Like,
it's
as a
decent.
whiskey, like it's good.
But would you buy it for the retail price? That's the only problem. It's like I don't think I could recommend that honestly.
Yeah.
What's the retail price?
I'd rather have
130. It's 130. I think.
Honestly, I'd rather have bought the 4 for that one.
Oh my god, the 4 is absolutely worth it. Holy crap,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
4 is amazing.
Hey, Jason, I just want to say real quick, 3 years, I've been watching you for 2. Man, let me tell you something. What you've done for the bourbon community as a whole, brother, absolutely amazing. Congratulations. Real talk, man. You are, in my opinion, you the GOAT. You the GOAT on YouTube, man. You are.
Cheers to that.
You are the guy. And there's one more guy
Cheers.
on here, man, that has helped me in my way. The Whiskey Dick. That Whiskey Dictionary, guys, let me tell you something. I sell that in Louisiana Bourbon Collective. I tell these, man, to be able
George
to
Dickel.
have something to put your notes in, go back and learn how to drink whiskey, that book has helped me along the way. And look, I always give away sample packs on this channel. So tonight, it's 3 years. You know I'm going to give away an epic one. Old Carter American Whiskey Batch 4, 5, and 6. Bourbon
Nice.
6, 7, 8, not 7, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And the Rye Batch 7. Sample pack giveaway. somebody's winning that tonight.
Holy
I wish I would have entered.
Can I super chat some more money?
Hurry up and super chat. Damn, Troy.
Hey, cheers to you, Troy, man.
Cheers to you.
By the way, super chats are cut off. For anyone
watching,
watching, the super chats are cut off, so don't get excited.
Don't panic, people.
This is why Troy. This is why
one
Troy
additional
has,
for 100.
Yeah, this is why Troy has all those belts and can wear a tank top.
Got him.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Troy!
Dear Lord.
You're all swollen. You might want to go see a doctor about that.
Must be a bee sting.
All right,
Adriana, I know something about that.
So
Troy's
Troy,
all bumpy.
Troy, I'm gonna let you pick. I'm gonna let you pick the number between 1 and 288 to win your OC Mega Pack.
All right, let's see. So what is it? 288.
Yeah, well, between 1 and 288.
I was born in 1986, so let's go with 86.
Wow.
Let's go.
The Mets also won the World Series that year.
That's right. That's the best.
That was
year
probably
ever.
the best year of the Mets ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably.
It's the awesome Heather Keller.
Oh, Heather Keller.
Wow.
Heather Keller.
Heather
Wow.
Keller. That's a score.
I know it. She's on Facebook, so that'll be easy. Nice. Good.
Heather Keller. Yeah, get in touch with Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em. Either what's the best way to get in touch with you, buddy?
Instagram. Send me an Instagram message. Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em on Instagram. Easy.
There you go. And anyone that's won some of the bottles through me, just email me at themashanddrum@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram as well, themashanddrum, to claim your prizes. So, all right, last 3 giveaways. We're giving away some shirts. We're going to give away the new Fuck Yo Train t-shirts.
It's so freaking funny.
I hope I win. I'm so, like,
Show
I love
that
this
graphic again.
I love this shirt.
I'm gonna buy one anyways.
This shirt's great, which, by the way, you guys should all buy this shirt. But, like, I want that one. I want that one.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
my
get-
next
gotta get
purchase
that
right
one. That was
there.
funny.
Well, Fuck Yo Train shirt is coming.
on that design.
Chris
And you
Ludwig,
can
nice work.
Just tell me what your size is and what color you want, and I will order for you and get it sent to your place. So, let's go with. I'm gonna go a little bit of a higher number here. I've been kind of avoiding the 200s. Let's go to 223. What do we got?
We have me responding to Whiskey Crusader. Sorry. 223 is. Sorry. I also have really bad eyesight. Joe Ballesteri.
Oh shit, Joe! Nice.
Cheers, Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
All right, Joe Ballesteri just comes in.
Your
with
name
the-
is awesome.
He's gonna get a Fuck Yo Train shirt.
I love that the artist was able to capture the essence of Fred, like in his.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
He's just
So
like
that was-
Fuck Yo Train.
That was Big League Bourbon.
Yeah,
Chris Ludwig.
Chris,
Man.
yeah, Chris over at Big League Bourbon drew that. So yeah,
I'll
it's all
never
him,
forget
man.
that moment because in that moment, me and my wife were actually watching the live stream. And
I was in
she's like, "Man, Fred's looking at you like, don't pull out the train."
You guys notice the bottles of Blanton's in the back of the car?
Oh yeah.
That is beautiful. That is honestly
Turkey.
like one of the best
I did not
designs.
see the Blanton's. I did not see the Blanton's until just now. I like that.
Yeah, turkey. Like, oh
I
my
wish
God.
he just
Yeah,
made
wild
the
turkey.
ascot purple. That would have.
Yeah.
I just love the way Fred
Polka dots.
just let it out on the stream too. He just let go of all of it.
Yeah.
No more decorum.
You gonna be mad?
I love the replay that you just had where he's just like, are you going to be mad at me?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like dying.
Let's be honest. He let ADHD whiskey do his dirty work. That's
Oh
what-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For,
but I
for
mean,
anybody who might
honestly-
have tuned into the stream, like not immediately, like tomorrow or whenever this goes up, go watch the first couple minutes. It's a really
Oh my God.
good combination of just all this stuff.
I like.
Yeah.
There was almost a tier that was.
I know.
almost shed.
Bro,
It was really good.
Your choice
That
of
intro,
music was
man.
on point. It was
That
so
intro
good.
was great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. So
I was
much.
just like, oh, this is awesome. I'm just enjoying it.
Bill, that is such a whiskey tuber thing to note. I feel like.
Yeah.
Your choice of music there was excellent.
You obsess about this stuff. That's this. I noticed that stuff more than I noticed.
I just want to add to ADHD whiskey. I am going to be sending you one of those shirts. Do not order one, Matt, because since
Yes.
you were the inspiration for that shirt. You are
There you
getting
go.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
free.
awesome.
Honestly, yeah, for
All
sure.
right, so I clearly am missing out. What do I need to watch tomorrow?
The replay, the beginning of this stream, he had it.
Yeah.
It was included in that.
Okay.
The-
It's
perfect.
probably like the first two, 3
But it's also on the
Okay,
it
I was
overrated
like, I
or
got it
under?
like 10 minutes in.
There was a overrated or underrated bourbon stream. I forget which one. that you did with Fred Minnick that happened.
Oh yeah, if you watched the full thing, but like the moment
was it overrated? Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
We did an underrated on my stream. We did it overrated on his. So
okay.
I've been watching Jason so long. He used to wear those beanie caps in his videos. In the
Kind of had that Ralphie look going.
Hey Jason, if I can interrupt real quick, Scott Pigsley reminded me to drop the link for This Is My Bourbon podcast. Perry, he's really close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and we all know that that's a super good milestone.
Oh yes.
So I just dropped the link in the chat, and then the other channel that's just about to hit 1,000 subscribers, or less than 100 away, is Lifetime Whiskey with Dan and Julie.
Wow,
they're almost at 1,000 already. Yeah, I know, right?
Wow. Holy crap!
Yeah, that was fast.
They were at 916 or something when I left their chat last night.
Gaining on them. I'm gaining on all of you. Don't worry.
Definitely watch their channel because they're funny. They'll be arguing on live.
They had the best pregame lead up to the Bourbon Junkies last night than I've ever enjoyed. It was such a good one.
Troy, is your dog smaller than your bicep?
Yes. Look, it's a little Yorkie. You know, in my town, I'll be outside walking my Yorkie in a white t-shirt. And people are like, what is going on? Like, what is going on?
So Cheech,
this guy shows up to the bar and he goes, like, ID sir, and he goes, here you go, 21s.
So Cheech, why don't you, for all your hard work tonight, you and the rest of the wrenches, why don't you pick the next number for the next t-shirt winner?
Sure.
Pick a number between 1 and 288.
Okay, we're gonna go with 224.
Ooh.
Oh, the very next one.
Okay.
That's easy. It is. I love this guy. The Brubaker maker.
Oh,
Ernie Brubaker.
Ernie. Yeah.
Ernie Brubaker maker.
Congrats.
He needs that shirt.
Those of you holding up the Jack Daniels
needs that shirt. Yeah.
The Jack Daniels single barrel rye, like that's actually a surprise. How do we keep forgetting like there's certain like amazing releases from this year?
I wouldn't call that a surprise though. Would you call it a surprise? Like I expected it to be good.
Okay, but I didn't. Like it's Jack Daniels. Like I mean, we knew the barrel proof bourbon was great.
That was I think that came out last year though.
Oh, it did it. Oh,
yeah, it was last year.
Okay,
I got it this year though.
Never mind.
I got to tell you though, I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna have Lexi and Chris, the master distillers from Jack Daniels, on the stream next month.
Nice.
And I'm gonna fucking ask them straight out, when is more of this shit coming?
Right.
All of it.
Please.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey Clifton, I would say the only bad Jack Daniels is number 7.
Yeah.
The
No, I
rest of
agree.
them are pretty damn
what
good.
about Jack? What about Gentleman Jack?
Gentleman Jack's
It's
pretty
not
good.
awful.
I gotta say,
Well, no.
Dude,
I'm
That's
not
what I was gonna say.
horrible.
Jack at a wedding.
But Gentleman Jack is what they want it to be. They want it to be a really, really smooth Jack Daniels, and that's what it is.
It
And when
really
you taste
is.
that stuff, it goes down like
You can bottle chug that.
It goes down
Really
like
say.
it goes down like everybody
water.
say it. It goes down like water.
That was my first
flavors, the
straight
problem.
bourbon.
But
Somebody
going
left
back
a
to
bottle of that
earlier
on my
on,
wedding
we-
table.
Yeah, we said Maker's Mark earlier on was like underrated. The only Maker's Mark that I don't like is standard Maker's
Regular
Mark. So it's kind of the
Makers,
same
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man,
Yeah.
I bought a whole bunch of 46s for some of my friends this year. Like 6 of them, just gave them out because it's like people don't buy them.
Very nice.
And
man,
as
it's
soon as they
great.
buy
It's
them,
great.
They buy them a lot.
Yeah.
Scott Pigsley, not a fan of the Sinatra Jack Daniels.
I haven't had that one.
I haven't had it.
I
have it,
that
but I
was
haven't
like my 10th or 11th review, and it was
If you like a lot of oak.
it was good, but it's I mean like $130 is way too
Yeah, I
much.
think the price point's what makes it.
All right, so before I have Ijo call out our last number, Mr. Whiskey Dick has been thinking on it. Give me your most disappointed whiskey you've had this year, and your biggest surprise, and go.
So my most disappointed was Connemara 12. I really liked the Connemara no age statement.
Okay.
And I just thought the 12 was going to be that much better, and it was trash, right? Like total junk.
It was like who?
What?
Who is Connemara? But okay.
It's an Irish whiskey, but it's
okay.
It's like the only peated
Irish whiskey.
Wasn't it the peated Irish?
It was a peated Irish, yeah.
Irish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had hopes for that. Damn.
The Connemara no age statement, for anybody who's curious into getting into it, like totally worth trying.
It's good.
And then the biggest surprise was Fighting Cock.
Okay.
Bourbon. I just kind of had always walked by it, never picked it up, and it's just really good.
Okay, hold on. No.
Over mellow corn, he beat mellow corn.
Bill, you mean this?
No homo.
I'm not going to say that this is mellow corn mixed with mellow yellow soda, but it's not that.
I just thought that was an entire glass of mellow corn.
I literally just filmed my episode on it. That's coming out like this Friday. That's why I have it with it.
Which fighting cock was it?
Just the hold on.
The on the shelf. Hey, Bill, no homo, Bill, but like fighting cock is great.
Yes, homo. Also, we're from South Carolina. We're allowed to root for the fighting cocks. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's right. It's really good.
There's nothing wrong with a good fighting cock.
I'm also allowed to say no homos, just so you guys know, like I'm gay. I don't want anyone to get canceled. I really don't want to be canceled on Jason's stream for saying no homo.
I'm shocked.
What? Wait, is that something we can't say now? I can't keep up.
He's allowed to say
I just wanted to make sure it was clear.
All right, guys, we got Joe's going to be picking our last number between 1 and 288 to give away the last T-shirt. What do you got, Joe?
I got number 23.
Michael Jordan.
Nice.
Yeah,
that was my,
also the number of my Blantons.
That is a
That's 23.
That 23 is my football number, and I also just threw up a little bit when you pull out the blanket.
So there's a positive and a negative to that.
MJ,
is that lighting or is that actually that dark? That is dark.
Love some MJ.
Number 23 is William Edwards.
William Edwards.
Oh.
Nice.
Congrats, William.
Cheers,
Congrats, William.
Wear that shirt with pride.
All right, so here's the last question of the night here, guys. David Babcock, Jason F. 3 is. What are your top 5 treasured bottles behind you?
Oh, man.
I will say, okay, here we go, really quick.
Drum roll, please.
Ardbeg, the Ardbeg Dark Cove committee release.
Hell yeah.
That's up there. I'm not giving these in any specific order, but these are my 5. Dark Cove committee release. Let me see here. I also have the Elijah Craig barrel proof, 139.4 proof. Actually, Dustin got to try it when he was here. It's the original bottle of WoW.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's up there.
It's good.
I would say my my William LaRue Weller from 2018. That's probably up there as well. My Eagle Rare 17. Just kidding. That sucks.
What year's your Eagle Rare 17, Jason?
2020.
It's a 2020.
Okay.
What about that garbage turkey you just got?
That's exactly why I didn't buy that one.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Making me feel bad I have it.
This is definitely up there. This is definitely up there in the top 4.
But how do you know that, Jason?
Let's go.
I'll probably pop it right now.
It's a prized bottle, Clifton.
Just because it's cheesy gold foil goodness.
It's prized. It's a prized bottle.
And then probably
watching them and not popping them on that wild turkey.
Exactly.
And then I have a bottle of Weller Full Proof, and not because it's Weller Full Proof, but because it was during ADHD stream when we raised money, and that was the one that Dixon Deadman signed that I was able to grab.
Oh, that's all.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Good night, JG.
It's a single barrel pick from the Beaumont Inn, and Dixon Deadman signed it. So that bottle means a lot. It's really cool.
JG.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. I think we're going to call it a night. This was fucking amazing. I want to thank everyone in the chat for amazing super chats, for all the support for 3 years. I'm definitely planning on not going anywhere anytime soon and trying to churn out some more great content. I want to thank everyone that chimed in tonight, everyone that's on the screen right now. Please subscribe to all their channels. Kilco Whiskey, Top Shelf Whiskey, Livewire Whiskey, Bourbon Bites, Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em, and of course the Whiskey Dictionary. All great channels. Please.
Whiskey Mountain.
Independent Joe.
And independent. Do you have a
Independent
channel?
Joe?
Yeah,
Whiskey Encore, Whiskey Mountain.
I'm new. New channel alert.
I just dropped Independent Joe's link in the chat.
Joe, Whiskey Encore, Independent Joe. Absolutely, guys. So thank you for all your support. Everybody that's on the screen, definitely stick around a little bit. Cheers to all the winners. Please shoot me an email, either at themashanddrum@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram to claim your prize. And as I always say, it's not about the whiskey, but
the people you share.
I didn't want to take it out, Jason.
We're all drunk.
That was very disappointing. But cheers.
One more time.
I didn't know there was going to be a test.
Damn it. We've been